All right. Hello, everybody. I don't know whether people can hear me right now. There's a lot on the pre-show right now. There's a lot of people already. Big stream today because we are going to be doing the Vabby hall capture, obviously. And we'll do a bit of a good roll-in on this one so that everyone gets as much opportunity as possible to participate. Should be pretty interesting. And yeah, it'll be good to be getting back to the streams a bit more regularly again, and we'll see how things go. For now, enjoy the pretty happy beginning of everything with the regular stream starting. You know what I'm talking about. Well, hello there. Welcome to a stream. Hello, everybody. I guess it's Path of Fire, and I guess we've got still cool stuff to do and coming up. Now, just a minor announcement here at the start of the stream. I just want to reveal to you all that this will be the last stream I ever do. I realised something this week, that I'm a lot more productive if I don't stream. So, screw all of you guys. You're still welcome to sub, but at the end of the day, I get a lot more... I only started streaming to get rich anyway, and I didn't get rich. So this is it. I'm out. Peace out, everybody. But seriously, how cool? Like, seriously, the channel this week. Let's all be straight for a second. The channel has done really well this week. I've managed to get a lot of stuff going on. People are subbing. Well, thank you to anyone who actually has, considering we missed 2 streams last weekend. Oh dear. Could you hear the smile on my face? I guess you probably could. Stop playing with our emotions. I would find it really weird if I took 100 random wooden potatoes, like, watchers, and I asked how many of them cared that the streams were going on and, like, were really invested. I wonder how many of that 100 would, obviously, there'd be a serious bias asking this group here because we're on Twitch itself. But I wonder how many. I wonder. Oh, Mathiadon said I just hit 2 months. Well, listen, man, what you can do is you can keep subbing even if I've stopped. Like, I noticed this happens sometimes on the internet. Patreon's a really good website for that as well. You can be a content creator for a couple of months, get a ton of money from people, and then just quit, right? But they'll keep giving you money for, like, years. It's amazing. It's quite the game. So my new plan once I've quit Twitch is actually just to make a bunch of mildly virally successful new YouTube channels, each with a different Patreon page. And I'll promise people rare but high quality content, and I'll just get free money. And I'll just keep doing that over and over and over and over again. It's pretty good. The perfect plan. I know, right? Listen, we're in the age of the internet, guys. All those old media sods, they don't know what's up. They don't know how to earn money. This is how you earn money. This is the new world order. I actually was feeling really depressed about my job yesterday because I clicked this random... It was just a random, like, r/all thread about some guy who painted his Lamborghini to look like a Tron vehicle. And all these people in the comments were talking about some... I don't even know who they are. Some big YouTuber that earned a ton of money, right? And bought a fucking Lamborghini. And they were all, like, basically judging, saying, oh, you know, all this YouTube money, it comes so easy, blah, blah, blah. Which always, when I read, makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like my career of choice has no respect behind it and blah, 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 which always sucks. But then they started going on, like, oh, they're probably getting rid of them anyway. They're probably selling them because they know there's no real long-term in it. YouTube keeps screwing them up. Look at all these idiots that do YouTube and these kids that end up renting houses instead of buying them and all this stuff. And I'm like sitting here in a rented house with my little pocket money from YouTube thinking, oh, what am I doing with my life? It was so horrible. It was so weird because it was like it felt so specific to me. And I knew for a fact that they were throwing these, like, judgy comments out of people way bigger than me. You know, I'm a blip on the horizon. I'm like a nothing, right, in terms of the actual YouTube space. And they had these kind of nasty opinions about that. Ah, it's sadness. It is sadness. We just ran some people from Amnoon on EU only on Raptor. That's very cool, Kinky Mouse. So I'm hoping to do that too. So let's actually talk about the stream and Guild Wars for a second. Path of Fire's out. It was a great week. I had a lot of fun. I managed to make a lot of videos and keep you guys in the loop. I hope to continue that. And the important thing is we are, as a community, we have a new guild called the Sparta Club 2, and we're going to be capturing the new Guildhall. So, kind of like the 6th map in POF. And anyone is welcome to do this. If you're watching this stream, anyone is... You don't have to be a part of the guild. So, what we're going to do is we're going to run it on both EU and NA at the same time. And we can potentially have... What is map cap for those capture events? You know, we never figured that out. We never really did any really intense, good, big Zerg activity. We never figured that out. What is map cap? I wonder. Anyway, so we could potentially have like 250 EU, 250 NA. I'm sure it's not that high. It might be 100. It might be even less. But we're going to have a ton of people charging through. You don't even have to be a part of the guild. You can just participate and help us out and have the experience for yourself. But of course, if you're in Spud Club 2, this marks the start of something really cool, and that is the beginning of our progression. Now, we at Spud run on a pay-to-win system. You buy your way into the guild, and hopefully that means that people are more invested once they're inside, and we kind of make sure only people who are serious get in. I have no doubt that most people who bought their way into Spud 2 will be quitting the game, will be becoming inactive, won't be making any efforts in the community, won't be coming to events. I have no doubt that the majority of people will be like that, even after they've paid their way in. But for now, there is a lot of activity, and I hope to capture that flame. You know, the gas is on. All we got to do is click that button that ignites it, right? We got to, what is that, the spark or whatever. That's what we need to do. And I'm hoping that the start of this haul capturing, it is that. And like I say, we're pay to win, so we do have some money. I've got quite a lot of ectos on one of my characters, which I can start using to build buildings and things quite quickly. I will just say here, right at the start of this entire adventure, what we're going to do is coordinate the construction of the buildings through Discord. I'm probably going to make some kind of document and announce like 24 hours in advance when each building is going up. In Heart of Thorns, even though I had an entire guild behind me, quite often I'd just be popping it on its own and people wouldn't know. There wouldn't be much visibility for when this stuff was getting built. This time in POF, I want a different experience. This time in POF, I want the crowds. I want there to be that magic in the air. I want as many people as possible to experience this rare and exciting thing that will only come once and most of your other guilds won't experience. So I have no doubt we have the funds for the start, at least. I don't know about later. People are gonna have to contribute. Obviously, it's like 14,000 gold, I think. Oh yeah, so a bit of news on the Games Masters front as well. Very sadly, very unfortunately, one of the most diligent, hardworking Games Masters that we've had stepped down around the release of Path of Fire. We got a new Games Master who stepped up, so everybody welcome Rav. And what we'll do is we'll try and figure those around. Sorry, I never mentioned his name. So Twicky was the one that stepped down. And Twicky told me just before he left it was like 14,000 gold to get a haul, which is why I think of him right now. So yeah, there's a lot going on. The other thing is we need a little bit of favor. So we are going to be, weirdly, this is going to be a Path of Fire stream, and weirdly, this is going to be a Guildhall capturing stream, but weirdly, we're about to do some PvP / world versus world at the start. And I know how boring that is. I really do for the vast majority of you, but it sort of can't be helped, really. Well, it could have been helped. We could have done it early, but I consistently said to the GMs, let's not do it early. Let's watch let's watch the first bit of favor go into this guild. Let's watch everything go into this guild. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I guess let's try it out. Yeah, I know World vs. World's not like this. I'm also Twitch is oh man, I've got an announcement I kind of want to make to you guys, but I don't know when, about another game I've been playing. Anyway, Twitch, it's gone into some beta thing, so I'm now using the actual dashboard. I'm being a good little streamer and using the proper tools that I should have been since for God knows how long. So yeah, we'll figure that out. We've had a lot of subs already today. I just want to say thanks to everyone, honestly. You make doing Twitch worth it, and it's super wonderful of you all. Let's get in game, shall we? Apparently I died. I don't know when I died. I don't know how I died, but apparently I died. Let's see what's happening here. So, Warden Adion, yeah, dude, nice. You've done good work on this X-Pac WP. Good on you, and happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. That's 1 year subbing. Nice, man. Inksane1 just subbed. Thank you so much. Dom Raven, you're a legend. Guild Wars 2 Lexi, my man. It sounds so weird me saying my man, doesn't it? My Midnight TT has subbed. It's nice to see you. JJ Venom, it's very nice to see you. Mathiadon said I just hit 2 months. Aglician, look at all these people. I've not even been doing anything interesting. Flymeal, it's great to see you. Tipsy Seraph says just in time for the end. The stream's just began, my friend. MMO Shards, you are a freaking machine. I can't even keep up with watching all your videos and streams. Good job. I hope you find the time to enjoy the expansion, which is utterly awesome. Well, I have. That's what's been so great. Like, I realized something. I didn't realize it until this week, but I've been, I think, overly scared of YouTube. I know that sounds really weird, but YouTube videos are odd in that if I make a slight slip up, a slight mistake, I get really picky, aggressive, like, judgmental comments about that one mistake. Like, I had some complete douchebag because I didn't mention one tiny thing in my story geek out video that was negative about the story. I can't remember, like, one of the boss fights is hard. This guy said, my estimation of you has gone down, wooden potatoes. It's like, there's this kind of arrogant, sneery, like, why do I care what your estimation of me should be? Like, but I get scared of it. I kind of get scared of YouTube. On Twitch, you'll hear me come out with all kinds of crap. You'll hear me openly say, yeah, I think that the way that the mastery system works is crap, blah, blah, blah. On Twitch, I've been scared. On YouTube, I've been more scared. And I think it's because you can be more conversational on Twitch. But I didn't realize until this week where I just went for it and did a bunch of vloggy stuff that I don't have to be so scared. Most people just enjoy it. And I don't know, I want to keep that kind of pace up because I've realized I've been in that place for a long time. And I think it's, without me realizing, like a very subtle thing in the background, it might have affected my enjoyment of making videos and the kind of things I can talk about. So I'm really happy that people weren't overly judgy about this week's kind of essentially first impression stuff, junky stuff. I'm happy with that. I really am, because it's allowed me to play the game a lot and also have meaningful things going on. So yeah. You should be scared. We are all very sneery. Oh, believe me, I know it. It's just that thing of like, I can get 50 wooden potatoes, you're the best, woo, comments, and one person will say, my estimation of you has lowered, and I'm stuck thinking about that guy and saying, you're shadow banned, you're shadow banned. I'll tell you what, there have been some legitimate trolls, a lot of them with the expansion release, like just these complete timid. Wow, look at the map. What is this? Oh, look at all the guildies. That is cool, but you guys are all early because we have to get favor first. That is bonkers. We're also going to run here, by the way, for all the people that... So literally everyone can come, right? As long as you own Path of Fire. I don't care if you're in the guild. I don't care if you're an EU. I don't care if you're NNA. I don't care if you've never even visited the hall. This stream is going to take you from the start of the expansion via mounts. So make sure you got the mounts. All the way to the entrance of the hall. It's going to do that. And also we'll get the favors. So let's kick this off, shall we? Christ, we got a lot of comments. I'm so sorry, guys. Wow, it's constantly going. What is this? Look at all these subs. I missed 2 days and all of these subs come in. You guys are fucking legends. What is this? Sibaros, Release the Demon, Aglation, Isakuru, Ricky Ocado, Elier, Valsaran, Flajavin, Radarian. Oh man, are you named after an FF12 character? By the way, I haven't explicitly said this, but I love the name of this area. The Orimamba Sansi and the... Wait, Orimamba Sansi? Omiramba Sansi. Why do I feel like that's even more of an explicit reference than I realized? But I love the names of these Sansis. It makes me think of FF12. And I loved this. That's my favorite. Even as great as POF is, I have very fond memories of Rabanasta and stuff from FF12. Anyway, Harry Guild Wars. Nice to see you, dude. Hey, man. Hope you're all well. Enjoy the expansion. I am indeed. It's a lot of fun. Akarako, or Akaro 41. That's awesome. I'm so sorry if I miss people. I really am. You got no idea how much I appreciate this, guys. Life is good at the moment. Life is good. Why do you have to be out of town on all days today? Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. We were going to try this last week, but it didn't quite work out that way. All right. Seriously now. Seriously. Let's get the game going. So I'm going to form a squad. Only 50 of you can join this squad. So don't be too sad about that. I might make a second one. Maybe GMs can make some squads as well. GMs out there, if anybody's there. Anybody? And then we can sort of have multiple, because we've got hundreds of people that are going to want to do this. But let's talk about guilds. Ooh. So people won't know this. Your average Guild Wars 2 player has no interaction with this system. None. So let's talk about it. On your hub, you'll see that they've got the guide index. What is this? Ooh. So if we click this, it tells us what we can do to start our guild off. Now, this guild has got 450 members, plus a ton of invites just went out. But it hasn't done anything else, all right? So if I look at any of these other tabs, well, we have ranks and stuff. We've got history, and people have deposited some stuff. But, like, if you look at our stuff, there's no consumables. The war chest is empty. We'll have a couple of random decorations from people who run fractals and raids, but that's it. In fact, Christ, we've already got 989. Jesus, are those. Nothing in the arena. There's nothing. Check it out, right? 0 teams. Missions. So this is how this will start. We have everything locked. So we only have an easy weekly opportunity, a medium weekly opportunity, and a hard weekly opportunity. That's all we've got. Okay. And so up at the top here, It says, complete a guild mission. Guild missions are weekly challenges for your guild. The currently available missions are listed in the guild missions tab of the guild panel. Select the mission you wish to run and... Why can't I read today? Select the mission you want to run and start it. You'll then have a limited amount of time to complete its objectives. If you fail, you can run it again at no cost. The first time your guild successfully completes a mission each week, it will award your guild favor. The first time you personally complete each mission in a week, you'll receive a personal reward. So we can read those here, okay? So the first thing the Spud 2 will ever do is if I personally complete this, I'll get some rewards, which this chest represents. And when the guild finishes it, this will fill in. This crest will fill in. And so it says the reward here. So we need a PvP win, guys. So when I pop this, the guild is going to have 30 minutes to, as a guild, matchmake in and win a single PvP match. Okay? Our reward for that will be 300 favor. What does the plus 30 mean? I don't know what the plus 30 means. Do we get bonus favor for some reason? Why would we get bonus favor? I'm not entirely sure. Okay? In 2 days, all of these opportunities change, and we can decide whether we want them to be no preference, PvE preference, PvP preference, or world versus world preference. We sillily left it on no preference. I say we, I mean me. I should have thought of this. And so it's randomly generated 3 that are all PvP based, okay? So there's the PvP win for the easy opportunity. I'm going to launch this mission, but not do the PvP mission. What I'm going to hope happens on this stream, right here, right now, is that some spuds go and form a party. Oh, no, it's with a guild team, okay? So they need a team. So we're going to go to the Teams tab. We're going to create a team. I'm going to call the team Spud 2 Glory. It's going to be a PvP team. I wonder if they'll ever add other team types. This never got expanded on in POF. I've got a video coming out on YouTube in a few hours where I say, like, what I think POF is most lacking. And I'm going to say it's social features and guild features and stuff, which we'll get to. But yeah, so PvP team, which is the only type. So there you go. So, we now have a team. So people can whisper me if you want to do this mission, guys. Can somebody please whisper Baradin 3164. Please whisper me right now. If you want to do this and you're a member of Spud 2, whisper me right now. I will add you to this PvP team, and then you guys can go off and finish that mission. It is your job to, in 30 minutes, score a single win in matchmaking. All right? So here we go. So, oh my god, loads of people want to do it. Why do you guys all have umlauts in your names? Oh, you all suck. How am I supposed to know how to type that shit? Let's see. Oh god. I'm going to pick people without umlauts. So, yeah. Name discrimination right there. Doom. Oh, no, no. It does account name. Never mind. I can do it. So this person's account name is Limefy. Oh my god, the scrolling. Let me just... I'll show you guys on stream up here. These are all the messages I've got. So, Lim. Is he even in the guild? You can't do it unless you're in the guild, guys. Please stop. Is he in the guilds? Let's check. This is a bit weird. Why isn't it auto-correcting? Oh, it is. It is. He is in the guild. So, I'll just type it in full then. So, here we go. I guess it's because he's not in squad. Oh, my God. Why? Limefy. Limefy? I think I just spelled that correctly. No, I didn't. I got the E and the I the wrong way around. There we go. Limefy. Boom. Gotcha, bro. Freyon. There. Got you. Who else we got? Doom. Doomblaze. Welcome to the team. I know we can set up permissions. Someone's screaming at me right now. You can do permissions, WP. I want to do it. I want to show it on stream, though. I want people to understand, you know. I want you to see every little bit. This is the birth of the Spud 2, and we're going unnecessarily detailed with it. So there you go. That's a 5-man team. That's Wood and Potatoes matchmaking right there. You have been match-made with people of an equal, I have deemed equal skill level. It's not totally random. Better than ArenaNets, am I right? Lol, lol, lol. It is, because we have a player population to sustain. All right. Okay, so that's that. Then they're going to go off and do that. So have fun, everybody. Form up in your team. Matchmake for glory for Spud 2. And I'll trigger the mission. Boom. Also, if you guys gain some ranks, you can do our hard opportunity. So the hard opportunity is within 30 minutes, have earn a certain number of rank points. 16,000 rank points. So I'll trigger that. There's no punishment for failing it. So while those roll, hopefully they can do that together. Okay? In fact, anyone in the guild can go get rank points right now if they want. And we'll try and get things for that. In the meantime, this squad is going to go and capture and hold a tower in World versus World. So all we have to do is capture and hold an objective until it reaches a certain tier within the limit. So we need to get the tower to tier 1. And we need at least 3 guild members to participate in the assault event to complete the mission. So crap. Alright, I'm on Fort Aspenwood. I'm not on Fort Aspenwood. What am I on? I forget. Crystal Desert, of course. Very appropriate. So I'm in the desert borderlands. This is vaguely Path of Fire fitting. Vaguely. What is this stream? So anybody who's on the same World versus World server as me, come to World versus World now. And we'll see how many people we get. Are there at least 3 Spud 2s? That can come and cap a tower. And we need a tower to capture as well. So we're red, and they already own those 2. We'd have to take one in enemy territory. Let's check the Alpine Borderlands. Oh, it only needs to reach $10. The mission is bugged, says Rain Pumpkin. Sorry, I'm being really shit at chat today. I haven't actually looked at it at all. But okay. Alright, let's have a look here. Let's see. Yeah, look, we got towers to capture here. We're going to take Redbriar, baby. We're going to take Redbriar. This is it. I should come on my Mesmer. My Mesmer's actually geared for this stuff. My Mesmer has siege and stuff too. Where's my Mesmer? There's my Mesmer. Oh god, my Mesmer's in weird armor now though. No, I think it should be okay. This is not the World versus World build. Oh, I logged out on the skimmer while I was recording a video for you guys, and now I'm dead. I had a lot of comments saying that the skimmer doesn't keep you alive here, which is weird because it totally does to me. So I'm not sure what's going on there. No mounts in World versus World feels bad, man. Yeah, I think I'm not much of a World versus Worlder, but I'm guessing that established World versus Worlders won't like that idea, and they'll declare everyone who does like the idea as a filthy casual. I'm guessing, but I reckon they could put it into the territory system. Check it out, we have a couple of people. Oh no, we don't, but they're an enemy. They're enemies. Do we really not have any Spuds that are in this server? In the server of your king. We do. I'm going to reform the squad. Ciao for now, everybody. Alright, so let's invite these guys. If you guys want to join me. Join this squad. This new one. This green squad. Someone says I'm coming, potato. Yeah, World versus World doesn't need mounts at all. Yeah, like you know, mounts really do speed stuff up, so we'll see. You can never catch anyone on a mount in World versus World. That's incredibly important. Your king. I know. I like it. I like declaring myself the king. What do you want? Do you expect any less? So here, look, we got enough people. We got enough. So yeah, if you guys want to come, join on and just insta join the squad. All right, let's go. Let's take this tower for Crystal Desert and for the guild. This is so weird. I don't think through any of Heart of Thorns I did this once. I don't know. There's certain things that you can see. It's like the guild system is like struggling. It's lashing. It's trying to get people to do social things. It's trying to filter the game around different areas. But it's just like, I know for a fact that this will be the only time I ever do this, and then it's gone. I don't know. How is the contest going? Great question. Now I believe I remember a few weeks ago someone said, "Hey WP. Does it have to be a video? I kind of want to make something for the contest. Is that okay?" And I said, yeah, just do a vlog about what you made, and, you know, it will be judged on that. And they were like, yeah, okay, cool. I was like, what are you going to make? And I vaguely remember, I think this conversation happens. I might be wrong. I vaguely remember him saying, yeah, I'm going to... Oh, wait. We need supply first. Let's do this properly. Supply, baby. Let's go to the supply camp. Let's cap it. Let's get supply. This is going to be good. And I vaguely remember saying, yeah, I'm going to build the incinerator in real life. I vaguely remember this. I might be lying. This might be like my own ego and arrogance and stuff, because I've had a lot of conversations with random people about this stuff, and it was very short. I was like, okay, that sounds cool. All right, we'll see what happens. About 2 days ago, there was a Reddit thread with his work in progress, and it looks ridiculous. And in the Reddit comments, he did confirm that he's going to make a video of it. So I'm pretty sure it's for the contest. Another amazing thing is Beta Ace X. If you're out there, oh my god, I'm pretty sure he did that for the contest too. So he shared Guild Wars 2 on our gaming and got a thread with like 50,000 upvotes, spurred tons of new players to look back at the game, got all this stuff, and I believe he said he was going to make a video about it as well. And that's a good contest entry right there. That's a good contest entry. See, as much as the incinerator thing's really good, I know that I'm going to be in a really weird place because it's awesome, but it doesn't really grow the scene, and the idea is to grow the scene. So in a weird way, like, beta... So I don't know. But anyway, what he did with that Reddit thread is amazing. And wow, what a day for Guild Wars 2. And again, that might just be my arrogance, but it's really cool to see, you know, that... It's not... I didn't make the thread. I didn't advertise the game. I didn't build an incinerator. I didn't do soundtracks for all of the professions. I didn't make my own version of a Path of Fire environment. There's loads of stuff. I guess I should stop saying because it's showing favoritism for the entries I liked. I didn't do any of that stuff. But without the competition, I wonder whether any of it would have existed, and the scene would have felt as fresh and good and full of original content as it currently does. I didn't pick up supply. I'm such a moron. So yeah, it's been pretty good. I spent so long there tooting my own horn that I forgot to do what I was supposed to. Yeah. Carrying supplies is for peasants. Yeah, I'm just the commander that makes everyone else get the supplies. And I know we've got some. We got 86. That's more than enough for a superior flame ram. Stop waffling and paying attention to World vs. World. It's not waffle, Jerry. I object to that. Listen, these streams are always going to be a balance of talking to chat and actually playing the game. And I think if there's one kind of streamer I'm not, it's the kind of streamer that just plays and vaguely looks at chat every now and then. It's nearly always interact with chat. I mean, it's a low chance I'll get to your comment because usually I go on and on and on and on about each individual topic, but it is in response to chat. Activate the mission. Yeah, good point. Let's do it. Oh, they already did. One of the GMs did, I think. So here we've got a cooldown of a little while to abandon it if we don't like the fact that this was triggered. But we've got an hour to capture a tower and get 10 dollies in. Apparently it's just 10 dollies. Oh, this guy's defending it. This guy from Wrecked is defending. Please don't defend. We're just trying to cap for Guildhall. Ah. He's got a superior AC. So what can we do to haze that down? I don't know. Hopefully we've got healers and things. All right, let's drop it down. Deploy Flame Ram. Let's build that bad boy up. And I will deploy a regular one as well. And another regular one, I guess. Let's go 3. Let's go. I don't know what commanders would really consider overkill on this. Let's build these up. Let's keep going. That's it, baby. Yes! Is this off-peak? Are we technically off-peak? Careful, he said. Careful of what? So, yeah, we need to keep an eye on people. Careful, we have very little supply. Ooh. Oh, it's scary. Let's get this guy in the squad. Here we go. Look. Look at this random player. He's stumbled in. He's autoing the thing. Oh, there's a Spud on the inside. He's a Firebrand. He's in main Spud. He's not in Spud Club 2. He's in regular Spud. He's against us. Oh, look, the clicks and the community. It's already splitting. We're already working at opposite purposes. All this stuff is totally alien to me. Every time I get into World vs. World, blue tinted items, I always try and puzzle if it's worth anything before throwing it away. Yeah, World vs. World is one of the most terrible places in the game for teaching people how to get into it and what's fun about it. I think it probably is very fun at the top end, but it's a bit of a struggle to get there. I mean, what you're watching on stream right now is one of the very few incentives in the entire game that gets people to open their eyes to World vs. World, but it's too short-lived, in my opinion. It all comes down to the destruction of resonating slivers as a currency and guild commendations as a currency. If those two still have merit, you might see people doing a lot more World vs. Worldy things. All right, so we're going to capture this. Now, our next objective... I just remembered I'm on the PvE build, so I should be summoning these. Oh, no, I'm not on the PvE build. I'm on PvE gear with World versus World traits right now, which is kind of terrible. Oh, look at this Winds of Disenchantment. So now we need to get these dollies in. So we should leave a couple of spuds at the tower, and we should capture... well, we already have caught these. So we need to escort the dollies. So anyone on good Healy builds... People can... Does super speed help? I'm not entirely sure, really. Oh, we just ranked up. Wow, what was that? Oh, I got a soldier weapon chest. What? I have obtained a lot of World versus World ranks in my time. 847 of them. And I don't think I've ever got an ascended weapon chest, let alone a Zodger one. That's very rare. What you just looked at there, guys, that's very, very, very rare. All right, so I can't trigger anything yet, right? Because we need some dollies in. So, wait, hold on. Someone else claimed it. So does this not work now because we never claimed it? Because Order of the Blue Heron claimed it? Does that not work? Or is the mission going to go ahead anyway? It doesn't give us, like, it doesn't tell us what our progress is. You don't need to claim it to get it. Okay, so the other guys claimed it. So unfortunately, I can't show you what it's like to tier it up, and I can't show you the UI and stuff because someone else nicked it from us. Unless they relinquish command, I guess. I don't know whether that's someone in the chat or a random person or what. But, okay, so never mind. Let's go. So now we want to defend the camps and get the dollies in. We've got to get 10 of them. There's 2. So, like, this one's under attack already, so we should go help with that. And if anyone attacks while we're trying to get the 10 dollies in, we've got to sort that out. So, like, look here, this dolly act's taking damage. What we need to do is stand next to it, and it puts a buff on it, which reduces its damage by 90%, thus allowing us to move it in, right? And I don't know, swiftness does work? Does super speed work? So, yeah, keep the dollies going. Like, I like this game. I think this mission's cool, actually. And we got 10 to go. We also, if we claim the camps... your guild does not have all the upgrades required to claim this objective. Oh, right, because we're Spud 2, so we can't do it. But if we were on Spud 1, we could claim... I'll do that. Hold on. So let me go here. I'm going to claim it for Spud 1. Oh, but we can't proc stuff anyway. Oh, you can't instantly do stuff. All right, never mind. Do you hear that Spud 1 anthem? Oh, yeah. So good. All right, back to Spud 2. All right, go. This guy won't move because that's the dolly for the keep. But there's one. There you go. Good. I hope this doesn't take too long. Let's look at the progress our other missions are dealing with. Let's have a look. So, a PvP win they haven't done. Ranks they haven't done either. It's not showing any sort of updates. Oh, this is cool. World versus World with the new elite specs. Oh. You know, as long as I don't get attacked, I actually think this build would be kind of gross right now. Luckily, I still have the Phantasmal Disenchanter on me as well. How are boons and things going? I haven't really heard any criticisms yet. It's massive viz. There's a lot of players here. Oh, God. I'm actually going to feel really bad that I'm essentially worthless right now. I shattered all my stuff. Oh, that was a clone. It's cool. Oh, yeah, we're winning. We're winning. We're not totally terrible. Interrupted him. Yeah. I don't know why Spuds would fight against Spuds here. I mean, I think really the main thing that holds this back... Well, I don't know. There's lots of different things at play. Oh, he's out of range. That sucks. But, you know, the fact we're split across different servers kind of sucks. There's another dolly. No one's at it, though. That's kind of scary. We need to go over. So yeah, to spice this up a bit, because I know there's going to be a lot of people watching this and thinking, do I want to watch? How's it going for everyone else? How's your experience? Give me a talking point for Path to Fire, basically. Give me a talking point. That's not like a spoilery thing, because I said on YouTube that I wasn't going to spoil stuff. If you focus on PPT and World versus World, it can be interesting. Yeah, I guess. I'm glad we made it. So, can I easily see how many dollies have made it in? I know when you're looking at camp UI, you can see how many... Yeah, we can. So, we've got 1, and now here's 2. So guys, don't zerg on my tag, because we need both camps, really. So let's go get this camp. I don't know if it still has RI on it. It does for 3 minutes, so never mind. I guess we'll stay at the other one for now and keep it defended and keep the dolly axe going, because there have been players around there as well. Sadly, a daredevil pinched one of our guys off. How do you think mounts will affect future game updates? It's a great question, isn't it? I think that we need bigger maps, obviously, for the Living World. I think both in mechanical terms and in story terms, Living World Season 4 has a lot cut out for it. So basically, I hope that the Living World crews have learned a lot from the Heart of Thorns era, because they pushed the game into a place where they're going to be required to do a lot more, right? And it's like that's like the practice round now, the Heart of Thorns stuff. It was like Bloodstone Fen was the practice round. Okay, let's do a really tiny map without much in it. And let's refine, get better and better and better and better. Okay. New Living, and Season 4 is like, you know, we're with the big boys now. They got a lot to put out in those maps. They got a lot to think about in everything. And so yeah, I think it's going to be quite curious. Beyond just the size of the maps, though, I don't know. I still haven't quite got to grips with what Guild Wars 2 is now that it has mounts. Like, how it feels, what the balance of on foot versus mounted really is. Like, I find escort events really interesting in Path of Fire, because you can still be on a mount, but I find I'm often wandering around on foot anyway. But maybe I should be mounted even during an escort, because it gives you the combat ability. You can bump a bunch of barrier or pull a bunch of mobs into an area. Yeah, objective defender. Look, we're even getting other dailies right now. So, you know, there's a lot to kind of assess and figure out, I think. And that's quite curious to me. I went on the Wayback Machine to check Reddit days after Heart of Thorns release. How do you feel about Reddit having 3 times as many users, even on off times, than back then, around 8 in the evening on a Saturday? Is that true? Really? Wait, hold on. Oh, you said... Wait, than back then? Can you rephrase that? Are you saying that now we have triple the audience on Reddit? If it is that, if it's that we have 3 times less the audience, then that would be devastating. I can't imagine that being true. But I think that it's not all a sign of Guild Wars getting bigger, unfortunately. I'd love to say that there was 3 times the user base and stuff, but I actually think it's a combination of both Guild Wars being bigger and whatnot, but also actually I think just general Reddit as a website has become more prominent and is more widely used. I think that beyond anything else, that's probably the main thing that's caused that. I know a lot of people were resistant to Reddit. I mean, I've been on the website maybe 4 or 5 years now. And in the early days, people were very resistant to getting on it. But slowly, more and more and more, it's like the internet is Reddit for some people. You know, and I even feel that myself, right? I have a feeling that if I wasn't a YouTuber as like a career... see, look, I feel vaguely like a tinge of like, I shouldn't say that out loud. Like, that's something to be ashamed of. Anyway, that ties into the discussions at the start of the stream, which I'm sure a lot of you guys missed. If I wasn't trying to earn a living on YouTube, I think that genuinely I wouldn't use the website that much right now, and it would just be like Reddit. Reddit is my everything. I'm always on Reddit. I'm always looking at different multis. Did I talk to you guys about another social multi I found recently? Gatekeeping. Gatekeeping I'm now on. That's lots of fun. What's your thoughts in response to the lore sections of the forums where they call the Path of Fire story a failure and a complete retcon to Guild Wars 1 lore? I haven't read. I don't see what's a complete retcon. If you can give me specifics. My opinions on the story are not settled whatsoever right now. I know that it was well presented, and I know that I had a lot of fun in it, but there could be a lot of criticisms, and there's even the more I think about it, the more there are criticism, honestly, that I'm looking forward to talking about in a video. It's going to be a bit of a negative video, though. But I think some stuff does have to be said. Like, why did Balthazar defend Aurene initially? Instead of just snatching her away right then and there? Why did Balthazar hide? I mean, I think that there's more story coming up. Like, because they've hinted a lot of the Lyssa stuff. And I think the answer to why Balthazar felt he needed to be Lazarus, that wasn't answered in Path of Fire. And I thought it should have been and was going to be, and it wasn't. But there's still a chance that they'll answer that later, and it's got something to do with Lyssa or something. I don't know. The neat, unless I've missed it as well. That's the other thing with me right now. When I talk about story, that's the other thing because I've only played it once and I haven't read all the lore books and I haven't done enough. So I you know, for so many reasons I can't settle. We're now getting ticks. I haven't got pips for ages. How many tickets did I end on before I stopped grinding? 1,066. So how many we got here now? 5. We're halfway there. I'll send you a Reddit message on what they consider retcons. Yeah, I'd like to read it. I actually kind of want to do a stream. And this is going to sound horrendously boring, alright? But listen, guys, we're all, you know, we're all a bit older, alright? We're all okay with the more boring stuff, okay? This is going to sound horrendously boring, but I kind of want to do a stream, which is just Wood and Potatoes reads Reddit. Because I find that when I read Reddit discussions, it prompts me into thinking about so many things, and I have so many profoundly different arguments to make and thoughts to what randoms say on the internet. I kind of want to do a stream talking about it. I don't know whether I should, but I think it would be kind of fun. It would just be an entire stream of lore discussion prompted by what I see in Reddit threads and highly upvoted comments and things and stuff I disagree with. Because I get really frustrated at the moment looking at stuff. Like, some of the reasons why people have panned this story are so, like, terrible. Like, truly terrible nonsense arguments. Like they clearly have no idea what well-constructed narrative is. They got no idea. You know, like, people criticizing the story. Now, this I'm not so bad about, and I've talked to people a bit more, you know, that's slightly more reasonable. But here's an okay example somewhere on the spectrum, right? Like, people have criticized the story because they didn't feel bad when Aurene died. It's like, Aurene didn't die, guys, sorry. And again, I'm trying to keep this spoiler-free. That was a slip of the tongue. Aurene didn't die in the expansion, Christ almighty. Aurene didn't die. Anyone who's not finished and is scared of spoilers, Aurene didn't die. Don't worry, there won't be any big spoilers. But, Vlast dies, okay? We can use that word and it won't be a spoiler. So Vlast dies and people are like, oh, I didn't get sad. You weren't supposed to be sad. Character death does not equal must be sad. Like, it was a worthwhile criticism that we weren't sad when Belinda died because the game handled it like we were supposed to be emotionally distraught. Like, we were supposed to feel this great kinship with Marjorie and, like, be down on our knees crying with her, and we, you know, supposed. But it can't have been because they never gave her enough time to be established as a character. They didn't treat it well enough. So, like, the handling was completely wrong. However, with a prominent character death in this expansion, that's got nothing to do with it. Characters can die to preserve mystery. Characters can die because there's no logic, because the story isn't as fun while they're on the scene, right? They can die it's not all about making you cry. And the fact that you didn't cry or feel sad when a character was suddenly introduced and killed off, which is what happens in Path of Fire, is not a criticism. There's nothing worthwhile in a criticism of Path of Fire to say that. Because obviously they weren't going for that. If they wanted you to cry, then they would have had him alive the entire time through the expansion, only to die at the end after we have all these cool bonding moments, right? And, you know, people miss the mark like that. It's just like such a weird... It's like... I don't know. It's very arrogant and rude of me, but it's like what I'd expect like a 12-year-old to say about story, you know? I don't know. And someone will have said that and thought that, and now that I've just insulted them horrendously, and I hope they don't take it too personally. But stuff like that, I see stuff like that a lot, and I'd like to do a stream where I talk about that, and I'm like, okay. I mean, people could, let me just be clear, people could be okay with people can be okay with not liking Vlast dying on many grounds. But if your ground is specifically because you didn't find it sad, then I would say that's nonsense. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say, specifically that. There are other reasons why you can maybe not like that character was eliminated, for sure. But, you know, like, if you're another ground that you might have, if your argument is, oh, I wanted more story about them, I wanted more exposition. Yeah, but the most we get is after their defeat, and the devs clearly show that, you know, that's arbitrary. You can give exposition and story about a character without them being alive easily, right? Which we do by looking at the vision crystals and stuff. They're not called vision crystals, are they? What are they called? We're 8 out of 20. 2 more. How's the PvP mission going? Yeah, we got a win. Good job. So you see we've now got this crest filled in. Look at that, right? And now you'll notice we've got favor. We've got 330 favor. Why do we get that bonus 30? I can't remember. Someone tell me in chat. So we've now got 330 favor, which is enough to capture our horse. So we're actually already done, but we'll finish this. They didn't manage to get the ranks. So you see all these locks? As we build Spud 2 up, these will slowly become available to us, and we'll get more and more missions we can do until eventually, not at max level, but like level 30-ish, I think it is, somewhere around there. Or maybe it's lower than that. Until eventually, you'll see we get all of them, yeah? And you can get all this credit, and guild missions become this big, long thing. So it slowly ramps up, yeah? So anyway, one more Doliak, one more. Hopefully the fact I've been swapping my rep a lot doesn't mean that I'm going to lose personal credit for this. How can I join the Spud Club too? Okay, so we have a Discord. Discord is for everyone who cares about wood and potatoes related things, guild wars, all kinds of stuff, right? It's just a big community. If you want to interact a bit more with myself and people like myself, you can join that Discord. You don't need an account. You don't need anything. There'll be a link in chat, hopefully. Yeah, thank you, Anve. And I've got a cool thing to talk about with the bot there as well at the end of this stream. We're actually paying people to use voice channels in there at the moment. You can win gems for using the voice channels and stuff. It's lots of fun. So anyway, the Discord is kind of a hub of activity. From within the Discord, there is further instruction too on how to specifically join one of the in-game guilds, Spud 1 or Spud 2. That you can do if you so wish. But it's not a requirement to be in the in-game guild to be in the Discord. The Discord is just there, and then it's also your opportunity to find out. So it's you got to pay to get in. You got to explicitly say that you want to do events, and you want to build the hall, and you want to do this, and you want to do this, because we don't want riffraff, basically. It's all very elitist and fun. So yeah. This is the last dolly. This is pretty cool. I don't know whether we've just had an easy ride because people are being nice, or World vs. World is dead at these hours on these servers, or what? Or, I mean, naturally, this is a pretty regular tower for us to get. Maybe it doesn't matter strategically. Maybe the skirmish isn't an interesting one. It's already been declared. But boom, so that's our 10th Doliak. Someone said Crystal Desert is a bit quiet this hour. So that was our 10th Doliak. Is there just a bit of delay on this finishing, maybe? Now, technically, it says here that we have to hold it until it upgrades, which is actually at 20 Doliaks. So we're only halfway there. But someone in chat earlier said it's bugged and we'll get it anyway. But we haven't got it. I'm really scared that the reason we haven't got it is because the other people claimed it. This Order of the Blue Heron guy claimed it. And neither has he claimed something else. So he's just sitting there. And we can't snatch it off of him. So, I mean, what do you guys think? I don't really know what I think. They fixed it. No way weird. It worked before Path of Fire. All right, so let's tear it up. All right, what if we get this to 20 and it's not sodding... It doesn't even do it. Defend the camp event failed. Oh, they flipped the camp. Shit. Uh-oh. All right, well, let's keep going then. I guess we'll have a bit more discussion. Mounts make their first few zones of low-level play trivial since their engaged skills do a lot of damage. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's broken and it needs to be fixed. So if people don't know, you can do like 8,000 damage to the Shadow Behemoth and stuff at a low-level map, and it's like super strong. I don't know whether these people are really going to help fight. South camp, 2 minutes. Oh, yeah, it's got RI, of course, because they just flipped it. So, all right, we'll go to the South camp then. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing that people are saying to me a lot. Don't settle your opinion yet until you've played a lot. And I'm trying very hard not to. But, I don't like the... account bound. I think you know I was going on about account bound masteries and stuff, right? And how much I didn't like it, and how much we miss out, and how much renewable, worthwhile character progression and content we could get if they were character bound and it was all rebalance. It's probably the worst thing in the world for this to have happened because a significant enough portion of the community were against me on it. So it's probably the worst thing in the world for this to have happened. But I think it's even worse in Path of Fire. I really, really, really want the opportunity to make a new character and experience getting a raptor again, and experience getting it, and not making a new character. I hate getting on a new character and being level 5 and having a Springer already. Like, do you know how much that gnaws away at the experience of all those mini jumping puzzles to get vistas and the pacing of moving from heart to heart to forevermore? I'm being told I need to spend, you know, I need to buy another full account in order to get that experience back. And it should just be on another character. It should, and it's, I could buy that mounts completely power creep Corteria. I could buy it. I could be okay with it. I could be more on board with it if it wasn't globally forced onto me out my account. I eventually came to terms with gliding being like that, and I eventually came to terms with the fact that, you know, I was never going to care about full damage again, and I was never going to care about being high up, and I was never going to care about certain means of traversing maps, because I'll just glide them forevermore. I don't know how comfortably I'm going to come to terms with it with maps. And I do feel I described this in a YouTube video, I feel very much like an alien in the community at the moment. I feel like I've got this opinion that's being told it's nasty and it's wrong and I shouldn't do this, and and I'm being told that, oh, I've got an audience, so I shouldn't say stuff like that. I shouldn't, and it probably is pointless. There's no way the devs can ever change that now, because people will just outcry that they're having the toys taken away. You know, I hear a lot of people saying, no, WP, the mounts in Corteria, they revitalize the odd zones, because, you know, I don't like playing them anymore, but now I do on the mount, so I find myself going back. And these people think that that's a worthwhile argument. To me, it's not, because it's like, yeah, you have fun zerging around in Queensdale on your Raptor today. Yeah, let me see how many of you are still doing that in a month. Let me see how many of you are doing that in 2 months, 3 months. Just because the veterans have a sudden spike of enjoying Corteria again, because that's there, it's going to go away. If this stuff was character bound, you would have that enjoyment every new character you made and eventually went back to the Path of Fire areas. And I think it has weird implications for future expansions as well. I'm just not entirely convinced. And I think I would be a lot happier with it. And again, my opinion is not settled. I think I would be but I'm just uneasy about the whole thing. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm uneasy. And, I don't know. If I'm angry at anything, it's that... because I know there's no point me saying any of this. There's no point. They cannot take that away now. It would forever go down as... Like, I see the most arbitrary, ridiculous stuff that people whinge about having taken away years after it happened, right? Like, maybe there's some merit to this one. But, like, I saw someone was still going on about some of the human idol animations having been removed in the first month of the game or whatever it was. Like... It's like, Jesus, you know, people cling to stuff and they will forever be like, ArenaNet fucking sucks. They did this 4 years ago. Suck my D, right? They will do that forever. They can't take people's toys away from them now. It's done. Like, mounts are in Corteria on every new character we will ever make, and that's it. It's over. Guild Wars 2 has regressed to this point. And I'm so worried it is a regression. Maybe it's not a big deal. It's probably not something I need to go on and on and on about. It probably, all it does is draw ire and anger in my direction from people who disagree and think that I have to agree because I have some kind of power because I've got a large audience and all this kind of shit that I go through now. But it's not a nice world to be in where I feel like I have this opinion I feel very strongly but can't express. So I'm giving it as much leeway as I can. I'm trying, believe you me, guys, this is not how I want to feel about the game. I'd love to be, woo, mounts, yay, mounts everywhere forever, all fun, fun, fun. But I just look at, like the Springer in Dry Top, right? Yes, it was fun going back for 5 minutes using the special ability, jumping over everything and ignoring it all dev hack style. But there's a reason that those crystals are in that map. There's a reason that it's laid out the way it is. There's joy in how they originally designed it. And that's deleted now. And there is an argument, and I just don't think that's a good thing. As fun as it is initially, I don't think it's a good thing. And, you know, there's this argument of, oh, what about self-restraint? This comes up all the time. What about self-restraint? And I think that there's some point in that, right? Like, oh, if you just want the raw dry top experience, give yourself the raw dry top experience. But it goes further than that as well, because I think people, despite themselves, will give themselves a worse experience of video games time and time again because they don't have self-restraint. Like... And MMOs are a great genre to define and look at this. people will put themselves into the most insane, boring, lame grinds that they don't enjoy. And some people enjoy grinding, but I'm talking about people who don't enjoy grinding. They will nonetheless grind COFP1 because it's maximum money, right? That people will do things that are counterintuitive to their own happiness all the time, and I think I'm one of those people. I think that a lot of people are like that, and it goes beyond that as well, because you have to understand the permanence of changes that come into MMOs, right? Forevermore, Guild Wars 2 will be like this. So in 4 years, long when you, dear Twitch viewer, are gone, someone new is going to come to Guild Wars 2. And they're going to be told, oh, go get some mounts in Path of Fire. That's the best thing to do. It's like a Guild Wars 1 thing as well. Everyone always recommends, go to Nightfall instantly, get all the heroes, even though there's a terrible learning curve associated with that. And it trivializes all of prophecies. But people will give that advice. So someone 4 years is going to come to Guild Wars 2. They're going to get the mounts instantly. And then they're going to go to Dry Top. They're not going to know what Dry Top was. They're not going to have that experience anymore. Because it's just going to be natural to them to be like, oh, I'll just use a Springer and jump over and go over. And again, I appreciate the fun that you experience when you first have it. I've had that fun too. But I think that a short-term fun can often be offered at the detriment of the long-term game. And I think that Guild Wars 2 forever has been making that mistake. In making acquisition of currencies and stuff too, in all kinds of ways. In stripping prestige from loot and special drops and stuff because they make it too easy to get. There's all kinds of things, right? Like, and I think that there's a very real balance with MMO design. That if you fuck up, if you go too lenient, if you're too nice too quickly, it's something you can never take back, because people will never have a reasonable stance if their toys are taken away. And so their toys can't be taken away. So anyway, again, let me just be very clear. Do you see how many disclaimers I have to put into this discussion? Do you know how terrified I am of people thinking that my mind is made up and I've got, that I'm going to get hate for everything I'm saying here. I have to have these disclaimers every second. Again, my mind is not made up yet. I want the mounts in Corteria to be perfect and hunky-dory and there is no regression or anything. I want that, so I'm still sort of thinking along it. And even if I do eventually come to the opinion that this is a bit shit, it probably won't be something you see me talking about much. And that makes me sad, but I think that that's sort of the way that I'll conduct myself on this one. And yeah, let's just hope that that kind of thing doesn't happen too much. And then one day you see I'm quitting Guild Wars, and it's like, why? And it's because I've got all these ridiculous opinions no one agrees with. But it's like, yeah, maybe I'll just go find a different game. You know, I've talked a lot about how my sensibilities as a gamer, because I've been in this franchise so long, I actually kind of like the more like hardcore and gross and no life friendly, and I like the MMO. I like the idea of the MMOs that sacrifice convenience in exchange for immersion instead of the other way around, which is what Guild Wars is. Guild Wars sacrifices immersion for convenience all the time. You know, I kind of like, so there's some stuff at odds with myself, where I just have to understand this is what I like, but it's not what Guild Wars 2 is all about. And I have to be careful in those places, and maybe that's what this is as well. Anyway. And this doesn't even go into all the other arguments that why I'm pro character bound masteries. Okay, I'm finally going to look at chat now. No, story spoilers I'm not really going to talk about today. But in upcoming streams, we'll start lifting the lid off, definitely. Someone said it would be interesting to see you play FF11. 11? Really? Wow, that's a new one. People are always talking about 14 these days, but 11. When is the test series coming? Yeah, I saw that the Skyrim Survival Edition thing's going on, and that actually motivated me a bit to play some Elder Scrolls earlier. So it's on the list. It's on the list. It's something I'm looking at. I hope that I'm not too scared and daunted by it, but that's going to be a thing. We're looking at it now. Also, in my spare time, I've actually been playing Stellaris, and I'm a bit hooked on Stellaris at the moment because of Synthetic Dawn, which came out one day before POF. So now that I've done a week of POF, I'm looking more at Stellaris again. So yeah. God, I'm so sorry. People bored by World vs. World, I'm so sorry. Especially people bored by World vs. World and who hate what I was just talking about. Please don't disappear forever. I love you, really. Look, that's what I've got to do. I've got to pander to the audience. Otherwise, I'll just wither into a ball. I can't afford to have integrity. Not right now. What is this? So we have half an hour left and 3 more dollies to go. We're actually getting double dollies in right now, which is pretty nice. People are giving each other Fashion Wars 2 advice in game right now. That's interesting. Can you guys hear the game, by the way? Oh, we're going to do some giveaways. Ooh, we're going to do some Timekeeper skins. Ah, keep an eye out, guys. B-Boy will be sending me a message very soon. Who wants some free stuff? Whoa, there you go. Look, let's build some bridges. Hey, WP, working to switch my main from Ranger to Ellie and want to have a heal set for Fractal's raids. I usually handle that in my guild team as the new Harrier set. I don't know. I haven't looked at that just yet. Sorry, I'm not good at Path of Fire. I don't know everything. If I were you, though, I would run Zealots, I would run Magi's, or I would run, like, Minstrels. Something like that. I don't know. Haha, your competition hype sounds so hot. No, that's not actually sarcastic. I'm just talking to you like toddlers, that's all. It wasn't even sarcastic. I just, for some reason, did a weird baby voice. What do you have to do to join the giveaway? Well, when my lovely mod B-Boy talks about it, then we will see. He wasn't here at the massive stream we did last week when that came out, but he's here now. 19 out of 20. Tier 1, baby. This is going to be so shit when this turns out to not work. Get ready, guys. We are going to be doing the Guildhall very soon. It's going to be incredibly exciting. Did I say Zealots? Yeah, Zealots is power, precision, and healing power. Zealots is good. Zealots is good. Zealots is perfectly functionable for Fractals. I do my CMs usually on Zealots. Especially on Arc at the end of the final one, just because it helps you to... Getting those phases quicker is a huge, huge, huge boon. What would you think about Awakened skins for Necro? I've actually been playing a bit more Druid in Fractals, but I haven't done any since Path of Fire came out, so... What would I think about the Awakened skins for Necro minions in the gem store? I think that idea of skill skins is a fun one, but Guild Wars is never done. I suspect... It's not about the competitive stuff, because they could just disable it in competitive environments. I actually suspect it's because animation work and the employees that do that are in high fucking demand, and they've got a lot on their plate already. So that's probably why they don't do it. But that would be pretty good. I mean, we got a whole new world of mount skins coming up probably now. So I think they can earn a lot of cash, a lot of sweet, sweet dough anyway, and they don't have to resort to doing that. However, I will say that instance in the story where you basically get to be a minion monster, that's what minion mounty gameplay should be. I really want to see that. I want a good power ramp build for Necro now and a rework to minions. So good. Harrier's power, healing power, and concentration. Yeah, that does seem pretty good. Here we go. That's tier 1. We did it! It did work! Yes! Oh, I feel so rewarded! Boom! More favor! Hell yeah! Our cap is supposed to be 6,000. There we go, we're now at 770! And look at this. Oh, well-earned guild commendation right there. Woo!
You can never have too much treasure.
And now we can abandon this place to the wolves. You can have it, Red Heron Man. Ah! This is good, guys. Oh, look, here we go. We're gonna do it. Who's ready to claim the Vabbian Hall? So I'd just like to ask the GMs, please do not trigger anything until our run to the hall. This is it. We're finally here now. Okay. So let's go. There's a potential new player who thinks you're not happy with the game because of that rant. Please tell him you're the opposite. No, I think the game's awesome. That's just one area. That's just one small area that I don't enjoy about what they did with the expansion. You got to understand that just because a lot of discussion comes out of a small niggle, it doesn't mean that small niggle now becomes a big niggle, right? That's like why, the Heart of Thorns review has a ton of discussion about negative aspects of Heart of Thorns. But every video opens with me saying, I loved this. This was great. This was great. It's just, you want to work on places to improve. You don't want to just jerk off over what's good all the time. People need to be very clear about that. I think that gets lost for some reason on the internet. A lot of discussion doesn't mean that it's a big thing. And that's not just with video games. That's in a lot of places in life. Anyway. So, I'm going to visit the Guild Initiative headquarters. Because as an actually, hold on. We'll do this properly. Okay, so, now... Let's imagine, we don't have to imagine, we are. We're new adventurers in the world of Path of Fire and the region of Alona. We've done a couple of missions. We're just beginning to make friends. We've We've only begun to form these new, fresh social bonds with one another. And what we're going to do... Oh, apparently someone in chat was saying, don't buy Skyrim Survival Edition, it's not worth the money. I don't see how that's any different to any microtransaction in a game like this, or like I experienced in Rise of the Tomb Raider and so on. I think there's just a big wank-off about the whole paid mods thing, which has its roots in something that was maybe more intelligent, but now is just like, it's just a jerk. I actually think that it's very similar to when advertisements and money started coming to YouTube. Like, I don't know whether anyone remembers, but there was a furor. There was a right uproar on YouTube for so long when ads first started becoming a thing. People saying, oh, it's going to destroy the community. It's the worst thing in the world. They're putting money in, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, all it actually did was it encouraged real talent to come to the scene. And it made YouTube what it is today. It made people like me what I am today. It's allowed genuinely passionate, enthusiastic people, and fake people too, obviously. But it's opened that website up a million times, and nobody talks about it anymore. I actually think there's a lot of similarities in what happened with that unfounded uproar when YouTube had money put on it to the Skyrim modding scene and stuff. But it's a very complicated thing, and that's just one aspect of it that I don't understand enough, so... But anyway, that's one thing I think that's interesting to look at. So, anyway, we're tentative. Ooh, new Vabbian adventurers. Ah, and we've gone north. What is this? Ooh, there's a mysterious portal here. Where could this possibly go? I guess I'll talk to this NPC. Hello, Lecter.
Be careful. This cavern leads to an abandoned place that Palawa Joko's Mordant Crescent has seized for themselves.
Why is this Mordant Crescent force interested in the palace?
King Joko considers any powerful magical resource in Alona worth holding, even one as remote as the Windswept Haven. Hashim returned to the Guild Initiative headquarters for help with driving them out.
Thanks. I may go to Lion's Arch and ask him more about this. Ah, so let's go to Lion's Arch. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And we'll go on to our main. So, that's the story so far. Let's go to the Initiative headquarters. I've never been a huge fan of the anti-paid mods train, but I really hope that by doing so, they actually have an increase in quality and content to make it worth the cost. Isn't there a thing with Survival Edition being absolutely free for the first week anyway? I don't know. My girlfriend showed me a subreddit called Gaming Circle Jerk, which if you find yourself in that camp about paid mods, you'll probably really enjoy, because it's people deliberately expressing opinions that go against the standard consensus that gets a lot of votes on our gaming. So yeah. Alright, so we're going to head in here to Lion's Arch, and we're going to enter the Spud Club 2's Guild Initiative office. So let's do a recap as well. When Heart of Thorns came out, the two guild halls had massive crystals in them, and Morgemoth was trying to get the energy from them, so they were full of Morgem. So my thought was that this Vabbian hall, I have no idea what's going on. We're going to get some blind gameplay in a second. My thought was that this Vabbian hall was going to have another giant crystal, and it would be branded there. But they just mentioned the Mordant Crescent instead, so maybe there's a slightly different thing. I wonder whether the crystal has much going on here. But so these are our headquarters. So this is like the guild hall before you have a guild hall. And you can get access to various services and stuff here. Not many. You'll notice that there's no NPCs around. As we build our guild hall progression up, this entire hall will fill up with more and more and more NPCs. It's a beautiful place. And again, another little aspect of the guild system I wish was tuned a little bit differently so that people would do stuff more. I don't know. But so like here's a registrar where we could form it and increase our guild capacity. Here's a notary. I'm Grimar, the notary assigned to your guild for the initiative. How may I assist you? What's a notary? Notaries are liaisons for the initiative. If you have a guild, I can help you purchase upgrades that will unlock services here or in your hall. What can I do in the headquarters? You can access general services. You can also speak with the explorers in our library about funding an expedition to claim a hall. So, I like your Bram miniature as well, by the way, dude. Thanks, I studied sculpture with his mother, and I really admire Bram's accomplishments. Wait, aren't you a friend of his? Wow, please let him know I'm a big fan. A Bram fan? What a rare sight indeed. What is it? /shoe? I guess we'll do this. Ah ha 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 ha! A Bram! Ah ha ha! He likes Bram! Look at this loser! Ah ha ha ha! Okay. So anyway, we got that guy. What upgrades can we purchase right now? This is kind of curious. Oh, look. So we can spend that favor we just earned, guys. We registered a guild, and now we can buy a general merchant for 25 favor. and 30 gold. Oh, I don't have much gold. I've got to start selling ectos that have been donated and stuff. Well, I'll tell you what I can do. I can process a couple more guild invites right here because we've got some males here. And there's... Okay, well, hold on. We'll do it in a very certain order. No, we'll do it in this order. Okay. Okay, here's the order we'll do. I figured it out. I figured out the best, most immersive order. This is it, all right? So there's Dougal from Ghosts of Ascalon. And here we got many more representatives and funsy peoples. And if we climb all the way to the top... We can keep going. It's like I'm a mount. I get caught on the tip of these things. We go all the way to the top. Oh, look, there's a door. And we can walk out. And we can be on the balcony in Lion's Arch. Ooh, what a fun place. Isn't this a cool Guildhall? Ah, special, special. My coffee's getting cold. I literally don't know why I'm doing this toddler voice the entire stream. What is that? All right, okay. So anyway, those are the initiative headquarters. Now, we just heard about a library. What class did you play story on, Ivanelli? I played it on Weaver and didn't enjoy my time that much. I have a video talking about that coming up in just a second. So here's a special library. Ah, so what do we have here? Is this a mysterious switch we can press? Fiddle with it. It seems a little loose. You wiggle it, but nothing seems to happen. Oh. What? That should open a secret doorway to a secret area that leads to nothing. That's interesting. I wonder whether that's something you have to unlock. Anyway, check it out. So there's now a new explorer, Hashim. Hello, I heard about you in Vabby on my adventures.
I've always dreamed of exploring my ancestral homeland of Vabby someday, and now I may get that chance.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Northwest of the Garden of Saborin, one of our scouts discovered Windswept Haven, an abandoned estate perfect for our initiative. Unfortunately, the Morden Crescent showed up to seize the site.
Why the Morden Crescent occupying the site?
From our scout Lecter's report, it sounds like there's a powerful magic source at the site of those ghouls are trying to tap into.
So maybe the crystal is still there?
What's in it for my guild? Tyrian governments have authorized the initiative to offer you full claim to Windswept Haven, so long as your guild occupies and maintains it.
I just want to be clear, by the way, if they ever do add Claw Island as a guild hall, we're instantly going there. All right. Can you tell me what this place looks like? Oh, we're going to get a cutscene. Here we go, guys. Ready? I hope you all can hear the game loud and clear. Let's do it.
Deep desert, there's an ancient place long abandoned. This hidden oasis has been magically smooth. The lost history of this forsaken hideaway is just waiting to be unearthed. Windswept Haven is a place out of myth and memory. There are tales told of treasures hidden beneath its sands. Help me claim Windswept Haven so we can uncover its buried secrets together. Come with me and secure a new home for your guild in Ilona. Sands of Windswept Haven.
Oh, we just heard some extra dialogue as well. Oh, that was good. Wasn't that exciting? Oh, okay. All right. So, to celebrate this momentous occasion, we are about to do a giveaway. We are going to give away a Timekeeper staff and a Timekeeper focus. So these are Black Lion skins. It's very exciting. All you have to do is type a giveaway. B-Boy's going to give... All you have to do is type a keyword in chat, and you'll be in. So it's going to spam the hell out of chat. So all you have to do is type the keyword. Look at chat right now. The mod will give you all that keyword. Now, if you are subscribed to me on Twitch, you get 10 times the chance to win. 10 times luck. So if you guys ever wanted a reason to support these streams a little bit more, if you ever felt like you kind of wanted to sub, maybe this will be your opportunity. You get 10 times the odds on that. And I'll just remind you all, you can do that for free if you have Amazon Prime. They let you do it for free. So all you have to do is click a button on screen right now, and you can get that sub in just a matter of seconds. Get your 10 times luck completely for free, but it supports me and the stream, and you get all the other perks like extra badges and so on. And you can get some of those cool potatoes next to your name in chat. So all of that's going to be going on. And also, I remind you too that we have a lottery. If you guys want to win 2,830 ectos down in the bottom left-hand corner, you can go for those. All right. So let's liberate Windswept Haven. For everyone else who's not participating in that, he says, are you sure? Claiming the site means more than just driving out the Mordant Crescent. We'll need a full expedition with support staff. It could get expensive. What will it cost to mount this expedition? Expedition to the Windswept Haven. Look at that nice icon. Travel to the Windswept Haven entrance tunnel located north of the Garden of Sabourin in Vabby. Meet Hashim and drive the Mordant Crescent out to claim this Guildhall. Let me just be absolutely confident here that people don't have mission control. No, they don't. Okay, good. So no one can trigger this. All right, so here we go. So what we need is 150 favor, and we got 770 for those missions we did earlier with our friends, with our warriors in arm. So we need 150 favor and 100 gold. Now, major shout-outs to Freda. So check this out. Last week, Freda sent this mail. I've saved it the entire time.
Look no further.
Who had this bonkers donation here. WP, I will be missing the Guildhall capture because of work. Yes, I'm the one from the stream, if you remember that. But I still want to contribute to the Guildhall in some way. Given my scribe is a very low level, I figured the best I could do is send gold to help the guild in some way. I don't know how much 100 gold will help, but I honestly don't have mats I can send. I look forward to seeing the hall for the first time after my shift ends on the 23rd. Frey. So, this got delayed by a week. So, thank you very much. Literally, this one person is paying for our entire expedition here. Thank you so much. You guys will remember when Heart of Thorns came out, we had kind of an equivalent stream where it's we just had tons of mails and tons of people were sending like 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold. This person has just footed the bill all on their own. And I cannot thank you enough. If people want to help with this will cost a lot of money, by the way. All you have to do is send me mails. If you're already in Spud 2 and you want to give a bit more after your initial donation, now's the time to start doing that, basically, and it will all go onto the hall. But, so, 100 gold. Thanks very much to Freda here, who is funding our expedition to the hall. So, we now spend the favor. We spend the coins. It required that we got the registration, which we did before.
So, your guild wants to claim Windswept Haven? Good. Our journey begins in the domain of Vabby, in the kingdom of Ilona, northwest of the Garden of Sabourin. A hidden trail leads up into the Mihan Hills. Ornate ruins mark the way in. Be careful. Those hills are full of hostile wildlife, and you may have to dodge awakened patrols. I'll meet you there.
Ooh, look at all this extra dialogue we're getting. Ooh. Okay, now, over here, we had some other upgrades for the hall, which I think I'll get. So, people have been asking during this stream to join the guild. And we're going to process the... I don't like doing this on stream, but I'm going to process these right now. These people are going to get an easy ride, basically. No, my English isn't that good. I'd like to use all the content in the expansion.
I'm such a fan. Thank you. I got it because I really admire what Bram's done for our people. And for Tyria.
Me too. He's one of the reasons I decided to join the guild initiative. I'm no adventurer, but I can keep him fed.
Oh, you must be the new provisioner. I'm Greamer, one of the administrators here at the headquarters.
I'm Gamley. It's good to meet you, Greamer. I think of myself as more of a barkeep than a provisioner.
Barkeep? Have you tried that new beer, the Crichton Red? I know a good place that serves it.
I haven't tried it, and I'd like to. I'll be shipping out with a guild soon. I've got time for a drink.
Wonderful. Let's get together after work today. I'll see you then, Gamley.
I look forward to it.
Oh, look at all that dialogue. Wow. This is crazy. What is this? People have been well generous. So, Sir Rumplewaffles, hey, I'd like to join the community. I play almost daily, and I'd like to take part in a guild-organized events to add gold to the donation to join the guild. I have also joined at Black Lion chest skin for a future giveaway. That is so crazy. Holy crap. 50 gold in that? Thank you so much. I think I already invited you, didn't I? So, I don't like doing this on stream because all it's going to do is tons more people are going to spam mails and I'm not going to read the invites properly. This is also wicked generous. 200 ecto? Christ. No, being Europe doesn't matter. So, thank you very much. I want to read people's heartfelt messages a bit better than I sort of have to spam through the stream. You want to join as well? 150? There's something about the magic of this stream, man. Let me know if there's any issues. Wow. This will help quite a lot. Here we go. Oh, that person already has max. So, Fox the Invincible, that's never a good sign. If you try to join a guild and you already have max, it's not a good sign. I'm going to resend your thing there, which is what I often have to do. I was thinking of joining it as your current guild. No worries. Thank you very much, guys. This is so generous. 91.
Oh, I know of a good use for this.
Super excited to get a chance to join. Normally, I don't do this anyway on this character because I don't like mixing up guild funds with other characters. I have a specific character. Can I join? This will never get you in the guild. You can't just type that. All right, anyway, so that's fine. The reason I did that here was so that we could get a bit of gold so that we could go talk to this guy and get some other upgrades. So we can buy a general merchant for the guild. This is like Guild Wars 1, you could do this. So a bit of favor and some coins. Voila. We can buy a repair anvil. Adds a repair anvil to the Guild Initiative headquarters and the Guildhall if they have one. We can buy an anvil. We can get access to a 50-slot guild vault and storage. 50 gold and 1,000 favors. So we can't get that because that's too expensive. And this one down here, we need the hall before we can do this, okay? So we need to acquire a hall. And then we can, oh, no, this is acquiring the hall. All right, so whatever. This is going to give us guild XP. And that will start to level our guild, okay? So our level is currently level 0. And when we get 100 XP, we'll go up to level 1. And the higher level we go, the more buildings we can get and the more decorations we can get and new things start accessing and vendors and all of that fun stuff. So the max level right now, as of a long time, has been level 69. Teehee, very funny. We're level 0. Our goal is to get this guild also to level 69. So there you go. Oh, guys, don't do this. Don't do this. I know that Inks... Mina should have permission. Doesn't she have permission? Don't guild GMs have permissions? She should have them. Yeah, she has mission control. Oh, claim Guildhall permission. It's a separate one. All right, well, don't claim it just yet, Mina. Don't claim it just yet. Oh, my God. Guys, listen, this is all so generous of you, but what am I supposed to do here? I know you all want in before the hall, but it's sort of stalling. You know, a lot of people are watching this. Okay, hold on. I was a Spud Master a few months ago, but due to personal problems, I had to stop for a while, but I hope to join. I'm short on money. That's not a good enough invite, sorry. That's not either. I don't know why you've sent that. Thanks for the stream. Feel free to use this in an extra... Oh, is this just... You don't want in the guild? You're just giving this for funsies? That's so lovely of you. Thank you very much, Frostipar. That will be a giveaway on an upcoming stream. That's so cool. Thank you. That's one of the new weapons, the War God set. WP, I'd like to join the guild. Here's a donation. You can't just join by throwing money at me. Aleko here. Can I have an invite? That's so generous, but you can't. No, you can't. Guys, the instructions are on Discord. If you're not going to Discord and reading how to join the guild, you can't just do that. We're trying to get people who will be more committed than just, you know, randomly throwing money and trying to join like that. I hope this skin can help with future giveaways as well. Thank you so much, Regnar Dragon Brew. Thank you. All right, there we go. Okay, this is it. So, it's now our job to go to Vabby. So can I just hold on? I'm just gonna ask something. Kerry, if you're watching, can you check Skype for a second? I'm just going to set it up so I can TP to a friend and bypass the first story instance, because I know a lot of us won't care too much about doing that. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go on the Adventure of the Hall. Even if you're not a member of the guild, guys, everyone is welcome to come and play. Everyone. EU, NA, it doesn't matter, alright? So, let's see here. Gonna use a teleport to a friend. I'm in an instance, so it might not work. Yeah, I'm in an instance, so it's not gonna work. Let's see here. Let's go over here. Okay, sorry. The keyword for that giveaway, by the way, was Windswept. Is it already done? Sorry, I've only just looked back at chat. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, the giveaway's on. The giveaway's on. So it's Windswept. So type Windswept. Did B-Boy freeze chat waiting for me to see that? I guess he did. Sorry, I might have nuked chat there then, mightn't I? Windswept. There you go, guys. That's it. Good luck, and you can win something for yourselves right there. What a great stream. People have been so generous and lovely. And remember, you get 10 times luck if you sub. And it's free if you have Amazon Prime. And it's nice and funsies and cool. And thank you. There you go, guys. Look at that. And it's good because people can spam while we're on an adventure. All right. So here we are. We're at the Amlin Oasis. We're on the borders of the Crystal Desert. I'm actually going to go specifically to the docks. And I'm going to make a squad here. And we are, in one giant Zerg, going to charge to Vabby. And we're going to capture the hall when we get there. When we get there, both EU and NA are going to go for it, and it's going to be a race. All right, we're going to race. Both regions fighting against one another. It's going to be lots of fun. It's taken a lot of preamble to get here, but hopefully that just makes it all the more juicy once we make it. So yeah, let's look out. Let's do what they did in the trailer. Whee! Yeah! Skimmer! Yeah, look. Wow, I saw this a couple of months ago on a trailer, and I've always wanted to do it. Woo! All right. So here we are. At the edge of the Crystal Desert, and we're gonna explore the whole way through. I will probably go on Raptorback or something. I don't know entirely. Maybe Skimmer. I might go Skimmer just because I like Skimmer that much. Skimmer's cool. Okay. Apparently the bot wasn't running for a little while, so we will just wait a couple of seconds for everybody to meet up. So if no one's been there, you just want this experience of this fun, happy migration. Join on. Even if you can't get in this squad, because the squad's already full, even if you can't get in or into this instance, which it looks like a lot of people can't, it looks like this map's full, unfortunately, or they're EU/NA people, they're in the other territory. Don't worry. Okay, so if a GM wants to take control of that, I'm going to make a new squad. You guys can join again. So that we keep filling it. We'll have 2 squads, okay? Yeah. Okay. And yeah, this is a bit weird now because there's nothing for me to bounce off of on chat because the giveaway going on there. I'll tell you what I should do. I should read out the names of the people who subbed. Soul Sanctum, thank you. Nifty Beaks, you're a god. Codulol, welcome. Noob Cakes, hello there. Gibsona, greetings. Copperbolt. Saying greetings like that is one of the absolute most cringy, nerdy things I can think of. Greetings, companion. Welcome to the stream. McCloud14, welcome. Cot Master Skin 79. Shots o'clock, encoded 2. Pysad, thank you. Oh, rip. I have it muted when I tab out, which isn't good. All right, so we're gonna get going in 10 seconds. And obviously the frame's gonna go down a lot, but hey. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna casually bounce along first. Whee! And we're off! The march to the hall begins.
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for
Oh, and somebody's got an eye for fine potatoes. Welcome, welcome, Copperbolt. Say potato. There you go. Potato. Oh, yeah, so I got a bit of aggression as well on one of the videos for the way I say necropolis. Listen. Necro, and it's a polis, okay? Necropolis. Necropolis is, I think, how people want me to say it. I don't care. You know what I mean. I will forever always get seriously triggered by the internet's insistence that things are said in a one specific way. I like the sound of necropolis more. I had some guy was like, lol, you don't even know how to say necropolis. Necropolis.
I hate stunning the poor pups. They'll get away otherwise.
We're gonna go on the roads. Take it easy, guys. I love how leisurely the skimmer feels. It's just like, yeah, what's the rush? What's the rush? I like how everyone else is taking a different road. I'm going the southern road, though. I'm going the south, people. Plus WP sound proper plus. So, by the way, one thing, I'm going to do my Jackal Spotlight as well. It's coming out soon. I never talked adequately about the mastery that allows you to share the Jackal thing. That gives some really powerful effects. So, it allows you to evade while hovering on the skimmer. So, the quality of life you get on the skimmer is just so high. And I should have mentioned that on my Jackal Spotlight, and I didn't. I was mostly just geeking out about the area where you get it. So, I can already see some comments of that are going to be there. Let me try and head them off early. Yes, I know. I should have said that in the video. I'm not native, so I don't see the difference. There is no difference. It's the same word. It's just different stress. It's like the difference between saying Tyria and Tyria. Necro Police. Oh, there's a... If anyone's seen... What's it called? Limmy's Show? There's a YouTube channel of like a Scottish guy that does these skits. I think it's called Limmy's Show. And he's got this amazing one about the police. Just being like thugs and brigands. It's so funny. And whenever I hear police, I always think of that video. Wait, we got Twitch staff here? Really? On this little old game? You bet Joko's going to be in Season 4? Well, for sure, yeah, definitely. I read a... oh, I guess that would be a spoiler by omission, so I won't say something else. I read a really misleading thing, though, that I thought I'd been spoiled on the story, and I hadn't. About the suggestion of the fate of one of the characters in the expansion that just never happened in the end. So we're going to go through Destiny's Gorge. Twitch staff ban incoming. Oh, they're going to realize that I'm streaming to... I shouldn't be, like, double streaming, should I? What's that other website? People, like, triple stream, don't they? They do YouTube, Twitch, and there's another one. I've never streamed to anything except this website. I wouldn't even know how to set it up. But, like, there's some other area. No, it wasn't, like, some weird idea that Joker's been branded. That's interesting that it kicked me off the skimmer there. Here we go, map 2. I'll wait for everybody to load through. We're at the Scattered Remnants. So we're 1/5 of the adventure progressed. Have you seen Mo's post about 25,000 griffins? No. Is that how many players have got a griffin already? 25,000. Ustream, is that what it is? All right, let's go. I've noticed, I don't know how it does it. You know, there's that whole thing on YouTube of adpocalypse and stuff. And they flag certain videos as inappropriate for advertising now. I've noticed the only time I ever get it is on Wooden Potatoes 2, where they flag a lot of these streams. And I wonder how it knows that, because there aren't many people that will dig about in an old Guild Wars, you know, in an old Guild Wars 2 stream that's hours and hours long. And what, because at one moment a swear might slip out, or at several moments, but generally the majority of it is not. All of a sudden YouTube's saying, oh, it's inappropriate for advertising. It's the only place I get it. It's really weird. 250 gold is a bit expensive. I don't think so. I like heavy rewards like that. I think that people who think it's... Listen, here's my opinion on matters of economy. If there's not someone saying it's expensive, it's too cheap. Think about that, seriously. I think it's actually a good sign if people are saying that something's expensive. Obviously, there's a level where it's getting a bit ridiculous. But a little bit of people saying, oh, no, this is too pricey, I think that's good. Because that means that you haven't... because people should feel it's too expensive. Because you know that those are the people who are going to stay in the game and play a lot. So, yeah. Griffin would be worth is at 1 kg. 1k kg. They use voice recognition. It's become scary good lately. Ooh. I wonder if this one will get flagged. It's going to come from my node funds. Or it's going to come from people's credit cards. Which is also good, I suppose. One way or the other, ArenaNet gets its due. Yeah, 1,000 gold I think would be overkill. Definitely. If the Griffin was 1,000 gold, that would suggest that the entire pacing of the expansion would have to be different. All the experience bars would have to be taking longer to get, and that would have to have been more of a mechanic. All the previous mounts would also be costing a lot. If the Griffin was 1,000, then that would mean to me the Jackal should be like 300 gold, the Skimmer should be like 75, the Springer should be like 25, and the Raptor should be free. It would be something like that. And just the entire experience of the expansion would be a lot longer on the experience bars. I was actually really happy. I was really happy on Reddit to see someone who I usually disagree with and is generally a sneering, judgmental asshole. I at least saw someone saying, yeah, I think that the XP bars, having some reasonable opinions for once, that the XP bars might be going a bit quick and stuff, which was nice. Look at that random slamming attack on a person nobody even knows who I'm talking about. So professional of me. Have you seen how the Griffin handles yet? What do you think? Yes, I played a little bit of it. It felt really fun. It felt really, really good. You got a Griffin on Monday after release and it made you broke. Geez, most people wouldn't get mounts. No, they would, though, because they're that good. The point is you can attach a ridiculous premium, and people will QQ about it, but the mounts are that good that it can swing through. And that gives people a long time to experience the rest of the stuff. So, like, there are merits to it. You know, that's why so many MMOs go grindy routes. I mean, it's commendable in many respects that Guild Wars 2 doesn't. But there you have it. All right, map 3. We're in the Desolation now. All right, I got a Whisper, apparently. It's not notifying me for some reason, B-boy. If you could remind people to type Windswept one more time for the timekeeper, since the bot was dead, and once people type, they go brain dead. Okay, is that what you wanted me to say, B-boy, or was it someone else you wanted? Was it a message from you? Was that it? You want to spam the chat up again with Windswept again? Really? Well, there it goes again. I hope you did want to do that. Sorry, there were questions that went past, but it's already scrolled so fast I'm not going to see. Sorry, guys. Chat is dead again to me now. Let's float through here. I've never actually fully gone the paths here. I mean, we've gone on a pretty weird order here. I guess we can kill the Vizier. Don't follow me, that guy says. Yeah, we've gone the wrong way. Turn around. Abort. 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 We want to go this way, guys. Follow the Commander Cerberus. He's going the right way. We went the wrong way. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Awakened friends. We mean you no harm. We should go this way. Someone says, I am dead. Oh, I'm so sorry. Start saying Windswept and the chat goes mental. Yeah, something like that. Oh, rough terrain. Whoa. Oh. Will we all make it? Whoa, and even more rough terrain. I suppose there are bridges down on the right. Wow, we've got like only a third of the viewers have even entered this giveaway. Interesting. Guess people don't want one. Have you found all the specialization NPCs yet? I talk about that in yesterday's video. I think I didn't see the Deadeye, and I didn't see... did I see the Spellbreaker? I can't remember. You don't get like a reward for finding them all, do you? Outside of your own personal satisfaction. Oh, this is where it starts to get really beautiful. God damn, I love this map. Will the Skimmer make it across that? Oh, Skimmer, you let me down! Oh, it's over. It's over in Dover. It's okay, we can go this way. These roads need some maintenance around the Desolation. My goodness. Why did I get kicked off there? That was interesting. Serious maintenance, people. What are you doing, Order of Shadows? I know this is a chaotic, cruel, mean, deathly landscape. I actually like that the roads deteriorate when we get down here. It's nice. It's just the lore. Yeah. Doesn't visiting them unlock the dialogue from the central NPC back at Amnoon also? There's still so much lore left for me to get. There's so much left. WP, do you think acquiring the Jackal should have been a part of the story? I like how you asked me that in a loaded way. You said, don't you think? Like, it would be so easy to agree. No, actually, I don't think it matters. I like that one of the mounts is sort of more on the fringes, is a little bit more sort of an optional thing. I like stuff like that. I think that's cool. To me, this is sort of the closest Guild Wars 2 will ever get to, like, unlocking new party members and stuff. Like in the first game, unlocking heroes. And my favorite heroes were the side ones. You know, the extra ones you'd find in the Norn tournament, or the extra hero you'd get by completing all of Winds of Change in hard mode. Those, you know, I like that in other RPGs too. You know, Final Fantasy VII, my favorite characters to meet were people like Yuffie and Vincent, right? The ones that are on the outside. FF4 had a lot of characters like that as well. I like stuff like that. And I think that mounts are the closest we can get. And if the Jackal is kind of, you know, more of a side thing and costs a bit more, and it's cool. It's cool. MOX. What, you think MOX should be a mount? I don't know about that. I actually want to do a video talking about potential upcoming mounts, because it's a topic that's very exciting to me. So what do you guys think? Like, I've got a list, a tentative list written out. Let's see if I can open the notepad while playing the game like a total pro here. Here we go. No, that's my mount spotlight notes. Mounts upcoming speculation. So I've got mounts that we could potentially get. I've got a rhino that has like a battering mechanic. Like, you know when you use the, you know in Heart of Thorns where you use the skill 2 when you're supercharged with the glint thing, and you use the skill 2 to batter your way through like walls and things as you're running away from foul lane. Imagine a mount that has that as a mechanic, and that's how it's sort of, so right, and a rhino that fits for corner. Come on, rhino. Be pretty interesting. Or, you know, like a fantasy Guild Wars twist on a big ass rhino. The spider, and its movement thing is like climbing up walls. I think an undeady kind of mount might be cool. I like the abomination things. That might be interesting. I think an underwater mount, like a shark, that allows you to move very quickly underwater would be good, and allows you to survive at deep pressures underwater, gives you access to underwater currents, things like that. Maybe like a giant, I would say like a giant manta ray, but I mean, we're sort of already on one there. When we get to Cantha, I've got siege turtles. Again, like this idea of destructible terrain, but instead of charging like the rhino would, you siege from range. And it's a mount that, at the point that we get that mount, they could be playing with the notion of what it is to be on a mount. And all the mounts are movement speed boosts right now, right? But the siege turtle can actually make you move slower. But it can have other assets and perks that make that worthwhile, right? So siege turtle. And well, I'm not talking about mount skins. I'm talking about actual new mounts. Gameplay capabilities and stuff built in. Like, the difference between a new mount and a mount skin is a mount skin would simply hook into the existing creature, and it wouldn't... So, like, the Mistfire Wolf, this elite that we get, if we were Guild Wars 2 Ultimate guys or whatever it is, at core game this, people on Reddit were talking about a Mistfire Wolf as a skin for the Jackal. And I think that works perfectly. Obviously, that works perfectly. And obviously, they've got to do that. But that would have the Jackal's capabilities. It wouldn't be like a new mount altogether. So we go. Somebody just won. Blackbird. Congrats, Blackbird95. What a legend.
Before you head into Vabbi, I have information you're going to want to hear.
No, we don't want to hear that. So here we go, guys. Woo. This is it. So, Mina, what I want you to do, this is going to be a little bit unfair for EU, but Mina, what I want you to do is I want you to refresh the stream right now so that you have no delay, or as little delay as possible. And then what I want you to do is when you see on stream, I trigger it on my end, trigger it for people on EU. Only once you've seen it on my stream. So EU is at a disadvantage in this race of maybe 5 to 10 seconds. But I have a feeling that EU will do very well nonetheless. Okay? So we're going to have 2 versions of this running. And Mina, the other thing I would like to ask, or any GMs that are over on EU, if you get to the end and everything's finished, and you're at the point of just pressing F on the crystal or whatever, when you get to that point, please don't actually press F. Please don't claim it, because then what that will do for us on NA and everyone watching the stream is it will very unceremoniously kick us out and we won't see anything, okay? So I want the stream to be able to witness that. So if you do win the race, can you send me a whisper in-game saying, hey, WP, yeah, we're finished. And I will declare you the winners, but we'll try to synchronize the final claiming together. And hopefully that way everything works out perfectly. Also, if Mina or any GM that's over there doing that right now, if you fully understand everything I just said, please send me another whisper right now confirming that you absolutely know everything I just said and the plan is tight and we've got it all planned out. So here we go. I'm back. We were here at the start of the stream. What's up, bro?
Are you a part of the expedition to retake the Windswept Haven? Hashim already went ahead to scout it out. Good luck.
Ooh, we're going to get mounts in here as well, guys. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Claiming Windswept Haven. Jesus Christ.
Respite. Recover. Return.
Jesus Christ. Those mounts. What is this? Visual noise, baby. Oh my god. Look at the map. That I'm trying to get a good look at it. I'm going to sneak off over here. Wow. This is crazy. Look at this. This looks really good, doesn't it? Oh my god, I like it. I've never been here, ever. Never. All right, let's grab this anvil, which we paid for. I don't know whether that's one of the ones we paid for. So somewhere buried in this mess is the NPC. This, you might think my camera's really zoomed in right now. It's not. Oh dear, where is he? Oh my god. Okay, he's here. I'm glad you made it. Have someone ranked highly in your guild speak with me when you're all ready to start. We are ready to start now.
Welcome to Windswept Haven, Commander. Even for your guild, this is likely to be a tough fight. Here's the situation. A contingent of Palawa Joko's elite Morden Crescent force is occupying this place. Their awakened defilers are drawing power from the site, destabilizing its magic. I think the defilers are managing to handle all that power by sharing it with their Canid attendants. It looks like the Canids are using some of the magic to shield their defiler masters from harm. If we eliminate the Canids, we'll be able to hurt the defilers while the magic is fluctuating. We can't let them ruin this place before we can even explore it. We don't have much time before the Haven becomes uninhabitable. We have to hurry. I'm sure your guild can handle this. Let's go.
Interesting, okay. So I'm trying to find a good volume for the game here for you all. Oh, it's just triggered combat music. Ooh, okay. All right, let's go. Oh, look at that. Looks really good. The race is on. EU versus NA. Wow, that does look good with all the griffins there, doesn't it? That's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is exciting.
We can cover more ground if we split up.
Cover more ground if we split up. Please tell me if you can hear the game, guys, at a good level. Oh, my frames, though. My frames are going to be so bad. Oh, I'm still a Tempest. I think I'm a support Tempest, actually. Hey, I'm actually happy to be a support Tempest. Yeah, nice. We'll go for the crazy healsies. If they can even do anything. So what's he got here? Corrupted energy, 2. There's some awakened soldiers in the area.
I recommend you run.
Walk the pain away.
Oh, look, people are getting damaged a bit. So here's a Canid. Shields and empowers the Defiler. Twisted Earth. Gains boons when attacked from range. All right, so he's dead. So these are like Vine Tenders, right? Interesting. So this is like very similar to what we saw in the HOT. So I guess they just sort of copy-pasted with a new flavor, the HOT version. Classic Guild Wars 2 gameplay. I mean, it's Giant Zerg gameplay. I don't know what you're looking for without it being something like Triple Trouble or Garen, original release Garen. Can't enter, it's full. Apparently the map is full. We've got 50 people in it at the moment. So we are map capped at least. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to move on because I'm not really doing any damage and healing isn't very good. I think I'll be better with small pies. Wow, look at the bones over there. What? Oh, that looks great. That is like a big dead body right there. Here, so yeah, look, people are going to be hurt on this one, so we can heal them up better. And it's more worthwhile me being around. So we killed one. So we got 5 waves. We've got 3 minutes left until the corruption takes hold. I don't know why I'm ice blocking. That's obviously not going to do anything.
There's the power.
Yeah, cover more ground if we split up. I'm going to move. Oh, look at the people charging across the sand dunes. Oh, this has been worth it, hasn't it? This is good. Map is full. Join Wars 2. OG Guild Wars 2 gameplay. I know it sucks. It's one of the things I most hate about the game, not being able to get into instances. I'm really sorry. Maybe take some comfort in the fact of knowing that very few guilds ever in Guild Wars 2 will experience this. They won't have all their members on like this. Yeah, let's take a member count as well. So we've got 250 people who are a part of the guild doing it, not to mention the other randoms that will be around and people from Spud 1 that could be around. So that's really nice. That is really nice. I like that a lot. I don't think we could ask for too much better than 50% of all the players making it here. That's really incredible, guys. Very good. And hey, at least we've got 2 instances, right? We've got EU running and NA, so you've got double opportunity to get in. Sort of. I don't know why achievement swapped there. My gameplay is just going to be really boring because you're not even going to see big, pretty numbers here. You're just going to be seeing green numbers.
Feel the burn. Wash the pain away. A powerful combination.
I love the music. It's nice. Going to fail. We got 1 minute left. Yeah, isn't this just phase 1? I wonder if it will fail. Hopefully not. Guild Wars 2 feels so overwhelming to new and returning players. In Guild Wars 1, you knew what to do. Just finish every campaign and get as many skills in your characters repeat performance. In Guild Wars 2, there's ascended gear sets, legendary weapons, and it all looks super scary. I don't know where to start. I feel like I will always be left behind. The thing is with Guild Wars 2, though, it's not a hard game. So you don't need anything better than exotic gear, which is, you know, very transparent and easy. Ascended gear are really just goals for people to continue going for later. And if you want to really do the best of the best content, which is raiding, then you might want to look at getting ascended trinkets and stuff. Legendaries are really cosmetic, and you don't have to worry about those. You don't have to think about that stuff. Just play the game and get what the game gives you. Now, unfortunately, a lot of it is overwhelming, and the core experience hasn't been adequately updated to acknowledge all the other changes that have gone in over the years, and I do think that is a big problem. But I would just advise you, it's not a race. Like, it's not a race. It's not a race getting the mounts in the expansion. It's not a race getting top gear. It's not a race getting all the legendaries. Just take your time and have fun with it, right? That's really, your enjoyment is your enjoyment. I say that quite a lot, and I really do believe that. Oh, look at that crazy res, the geyser trait. Time until next wave, 10 seconds. Here we go. Wow, look at this. Look, there's even random tar elementals and stuff around. I want to explore more. This is crazy. The frames are super low. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I kind of want the spectacle to be preserved, though, of all these players around, so deal with it. Wow. All right, here we go. We're up. So we've got 5 waves to defeat and 5 minutes. Oh, I think we should charge around on the... Oh, no. Could the CCs help on the cannons? They have break bars, but... I don't know. Anyone with Boon Strip as well might be really good because it will reduce this protection. So any Mesmers out there, make sure you're getting your sword autos running. Any spell breakers, turn on Winds of Disenchantment and stuff. I genuinely think that that protection might be something we want to look at in open world. And if it is, that's an improvement to the core gameplay. Because don't forget, you do 30% more damage, right? It's a lot. It's a big damage bump, keeping that protection on. It's interesting to see the balance of how much it's there. Maybe it should refresh a bit quicker. I don't know. Thoughts on the fucking amazing soundtrack? McLean and Brendan are legends. I actually think it's good. I just think I preferred the Heart of Thorns one. That's just a horrible thing to say, isn't it? It's great. It's a great soundtrack. Don't let me sneer at it. I'm not sneering at it. I think it's great. It's very hard to top like the AB Meta music and the Morgemoth music from before and some of the other. I mean, all the music's very high quality in this game. Let's be real. It also might be because I've been listening to the soundtrack a lot because I've been using it in my videos for so long.
Flash free. Wash the pain away.
So this archer has got a break bar, but there's no real reason to fight him. So. Another Cannid. So this is the edge of the map over here. Yeah, the Ratanovus music. Hell yeah, Cambrian explosion. Oh, nice name, dude. Yeah, the Ratanovus music's great. 5 people is actually optimal in this mission. I like the way it's scaled right now. It hasn't become a face roll, which it could have. This is good, I think, personally. There's that one track that almost sounds exactly like Oblivion. In this soundtrack, well, that could be because it's borrowed from the Nightfall soundtrack, which was Jeremy Soul's stuff, and was produced very close to Oblivion. Oh, there's a dance tape body. Here we go. We're going to press F with a Resin Machine. Yeah, look at this guy. Love it. Oh, and another guy. I can't trigger the trait again, sadly, on this one, so this one won't be so impressive. But we have a friend.
Wash the pain away. Flash free.
Man. 2 minutes left. We haven't defeated a single wave. We might fail at this. Isn't it going to get harder and harder and harder each wave? Wow, do you think that they've scaled this to be a challenge? Do you think we're going to fail? If we fail, then this stream's going to end up running over. I just got Reaper of the Awakened achievement. Yeah, that's my 500th Awakened killed there.
Wash the pain away.
I've got the Forged one already. And I've got like 50 Jinn killed, I think. Jinn's going to take a while. You have to kill the big ones nearly the same time. If you kill some first, more of the shield guys spawn. You have to kill big ones nearly the same time. If you kill some first, more of the shield guys spawn at others. So there's a thing to the ordering, is there?
Wash the pain away.
Come here, old friend.
So we have to time the kills, guys. All right. So listen, we've all got. You can all hear it. So when you're killing defilers and canids and stuff, make sure you kill them, you know, roughly within close range with one another. There you go. That's that defiler dead.
Go ahead.
I wonder how EU's doing.
Getting healthy.
Waves defeated 0 or 5 right now.
Seeing things.
Going for reses there. This guy's low. Gonna heal him.
Drying up.
EU's apparently not doing very well either.
Better let this cool down a bit.
Okay, so we have to kill all the defilers at the same time to end a wave. Crystals remaining energy. There is a crystal here. I wonder if that's not like forgotten then. I wonder if they will describe more about the crystals. Yeah, there's a lot going on in guild chat right now. Christ, we've all just zerged here. The entire zerg is here. We've got 25 seconds to kill this last defiler. We have to split up on this, I think. This is a big zerg. We have to split up on this then. Oh my god, the frames! The frames! Guys, what is this? Energy returns to the crystal. All the awakened defilers were killed. We got the wave. Easy, someone said. All right, spread out, spread out. Look at the map. Look at everybody charging around. This is good. No, you just don't get this that commonly in MMOs. There's some magic to this, right? All right, north. I'm going up here. Let's keep going. We got this, guys. All right, so canids. Kill the canids close to one another. So lower them. They can't be pulled or CC'd, so we can't like move them together to pull them up. But yeah, generally keep your eyes on both and gradually burn them. Now, you don't have user interface to show you, so you have to use your eyes, okay? So the two canids. Oh, did they teleport? Is that what happened? So over here. Yeah, they're on top of one another. This is good. Oh, he's just blinked again. Wow, all the movement. This changes the kind of builds that do a lot of damage in open mod. Man, I wonder what DPS meters look like right now here. Oh, I can check.
Fired up.
No, that's build templates. Windows, area stats. Oh, hell yeah, Kerry's #1. That's pretty badass. So this is what the entire squad is doing damage-wise right now. So Soulbeast's top DPS by a long fucking way as well, guys. What is this?
Flash freeze.
This one player here is worth, like, a lot. The elitism. The elitism. Soulbeast's top DPS, guys.
I see the power.
Of course, it depends on who's in range, right? As we move to different areas, we get different stuff going on. All right, I'm not going to be an elitist jerk and judge everyone. I was just curious about what elite specs were well accomplishing here.
Wash the pain away.
All right, so we got this cannon and then this one.
Fired up.
I keep getting bored of casting meteor showers, and there's absolutely no point in me doing it.
Flash freeze.
Just keep the ice bow autos going, keep the benevolence up. If anyone goes down, press F on them.
Go ahead. Hit me. Feel the... Wash the pain away.
Potato King is with us. Oh, that's cool. That's like some Dynasty Warriors stuff. It's like, I'm the banner man. You gain extra morale here, so you do 10% more damage in range of your commander. It's cool, guys. It's a new consumable that they added in Path of Fire. Is this the Vabby meta? No, this is not the Vabby meta. This is the Guildhall meta. Oh, shit, the cannon's up again. Oh, we really have to burn hard, because you do not get a big burn window. So that's one wave defeated.
Accelerating.
How's the EU looking? I want to go over to the crystal as well. I'm going to sneak off and go to the
Getting
crystal
healthy.
in a minute. Probably between this phase. To look at the map, we've got, wow, a lot going on. Look at this. This is so cool. One defiler dead. Then there's this cannon to go. So one of the groups already did it. Good job to the group that killed their defiler already. They're way ahead of us on our little group here. It just respawned. They're respawning really fast. Guys, do not kill canids. When a canid gets to like 6% health or something, you have to stop damaging it and go for the other ones. Look how many just respawned. What?
Never felt better.
EU's almost finished their second wave. Wow, EU is always so good. Am I using OBS Studio or the classic version? I'm on Studio at the moment. I made the swap a few months ago. I very much enjoy it as well. I like it. So stop damaging that. We're going to go kill this one. Man, I don't know about this. EU's already finished wave 2.
Target.
Screw you, EU. What's up, North America? Oh my god, the Zergs are coming in. Wow, we suck. We were the last of the... We were the lowest of the low there. Alright, a desolate guard here. Oh my god, the frat. What is this? Oh, okay, guys. Okay. Yes. Oh, we made it. Energy returns to the crystal. Alright, let's go find it. Let's go see. Where is the crystal? I want to know. Is it in the middle? Is this the arena or is this like the heart of the hall? I don't know where the heart of the hall is. I guess maybe we'll find it later. All right, next wave is up. I'm going to go further south. What is this, Diablo 3? Does this remind you of Diablo 3 for some reason? NA is trash in most games. Wow. North America, stand up for yourselves. You're there in Twitch chat. What is this? Don't let those EU snobs sneer at you. I'm a North American player. I live in EU, but I play NA. I got your back, NA. Defend yourselves. The camera in the bottom left is WP's PC right now. Yeah, exploding. I'm going to blue screen in a second, and it will be the worst thing in the world.
Go ahead. Hit me. Wash the pain away.
Oh, kill defilers together, not cannons. Oh. Right? Okay. How can we coordinate defiler kills together then? What are you talking about? Why is that a thing?
Flash freeze. Fired up.
EU just upset they have no freedom. It's one of the most American responses you can give. How are we supposed to coordinate and why do we need to coordinate defiler kills? That doesn't seem right, does it? Could someone... Yours was hard because other people were killing their defilers. Oh! Oh, so each time a defiler dies, it buffs the other ones? Oh, I see. I see. No, I know together is in at the same time. I know that that's what they mean. Oh, the cannons move every time people kill a defiler. All right, so listen, just when you get your defiler low, just hold damage a bit, I guess, and we'll watch to see when some other packets drop. Just giving everyone plenty of time. So ours was hard earlier because everyone else sort of killed theirs quicker than ours did. I got a whisper there. Every time a defiler dies, the others get more cannons. Right. I gotcha. Okay. Look at this white maging gameplay right here, guys. This is Tyria panic all over again. I'm not really panicking. Well, hold on. Corruption complete into... Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine. I'm not really panicking. We've got plenty of time. Lots of reses, lots of water fields. Plenty. So our defiler's getting lower, but not super low. So we go. An awakened defiler was killed. The other defilers in the area go stronger with the death of their comrades. There you go. There it is. So someone burned theirs, and then the other one was killed. So now ours is like harder again still. So people are burning a bit quick still, but this should be okay. Hopefully the Condi's here. We can blow this up. Come on, Condis. Yeah, we got it. Ours is dead. Okay. So that leaves just one more. Let's see how this group did. Oh, they got it. No, they didn't get it as well. I only got bronze there. Bronze! Alright, guys. We don't need to seriously argue about whether EU has dumber presidents than NA, alright? You can raise the tone a little. You're humiliating yourselves. What weapons do you recommend for a sword dagger? I don't know, really. Staff is like the crazy damage one. I tried quite hard to have fun on sword, and I did, but most of my fun on Weaver was actually on conjure weapon variants, I think. My god, this last burn is always absolutely nuts. Energy returns to the crystal. All right. Oh, is that the crystal? I think I see it. I think it's over there. We're going to go. This is pretty epic. True, a lot of EU doesn't even have presents. I thought they said healing's supposed to give event participation. Yeah, it probably does. It just doesn't scale as well as you'd hope. Wow, so it's in a bone cage. This is what we're defending, guys. All right, next wave, next wave. Don't focus on me. So we've got 6 this time. So we've really got to spread out now. 6. So be very cautious. Oh, okay. So EU. Oh, NA takes the lead. NA's taken the lead. Apparently EU, that wave 2, they just failed, apparently. So very unfortunate to EU. Listen, I love you guys over on EU. Just remember, hold DPS on your Defiler when it's low to give everyone the maximum amount of time so that they all drop it like dominoes, yeah? So damage your Defilers, but take it easy once they get low. Take it easy. You got this, EU. Who knows? NA might wipe on one of these phases. They're on wave 3. Oh, wait, no, they failed wave 3. Oh, I think they're still a wave ahead of us. I don't know. I don't know anyone. It's hard. It's very hard with all these messages coming in from a million places at once.
Armor enhanced. Drying up.
Apparently people are crashing out. That sucks. That's really lame. If people are crashing...
Wash the pain away.
And then they can't even get back in. That's a shame. Aren't you English, WP? I am English, yes. And as a man from the United Kingdom, that means I exist not as a part of Europe, but as this weird, mysterious middle ground between Europe and the United States and the Commonwealth. What was my favorite part of the story? I don't know right now. I don't know. It's hard to judge. There was a lot of things that I enjoyed about the story.
There's the power.
The choice you make at the start in the town affects who you see there and what lots of NPCs say, but it doesn't have any major narrative impact.
Fired up. Air.
I'm sorry to anyone who's crashed out. I guess we've got the gist of it anyway, right? So we got plenty of time here. Don't kill this Defiler. Please don't kill the Defiler. I'm going to go see if anyone else needs some help now. Just keep them low, right? We could try and treat it a bit like Octavine, where we say, all right, the last minute, we'll coordinate our burns, and that gives everyone maximum time. So there you go. 1 Defiler was killed. All right, so they're all dying. This is the point where they're dropping like dominoes, and we want to do this. When the interesting thing here is because this one has 6, we've split out into 6ths. And as a result, I think that they've scaled a bit better and they've actually died a bit quicker. So in a weird way, this event is like easier. See, we got silver that time. It's not that I healed better, it's that the scaling was more worthwhile. So that's another one dead. So there's 2 remaining. And we'll be on wave 4 of 5. I know, what I said about the UK was like supposed to be a bit of a joke. Oh, this one doesn't look good. I like the look of this area. This is clearly where we'll get some NPCs soon. Look, this is the start of... There's a whole adventure, guys. It's not just this instance. We've got all the building up to do. All these NPCs are going to start visiting us. I'm scared of crashing now that I've heard people are crashing. So I'm going to, like, stay back and preserve my frames a little bit. We're going to be a backline support. And we're doing it because it's meta in terms of PC hardware and frame rate preservation. It's great. All these 3 frames. We're actually getting 9. We're getting 10, 11 FPS a second right now, all right? So don't exaggerate. All right, there we go. Wave 4 of 5. Spread out. Look at the map. Look at how everybody moves. Look at how good this is. This is so nice. Man, I feel like this should be a meta. Maybe a bit of a boring one for people, I don't know. But look, it's a very simple event, but nonetheless, it's given quite a profound experience. I'm enjoying this more than the Heart of Thorns hall captures, but that might just be because of the number of people I've got or how we set out. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did anyone ever have this experience with their Heart of Thorn tools?
Armor enhanced.
This one we're a bit spread out at the moment.
Never felt better.
We're essentially broken into... How many packets are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of each of the 6, we've got 2 groups. So there's like a group on this cannon, and then there's a group on that one all the way over there. Jesus. I wonder how good Torment is here, because these guys are moving a lot. This is my first taste of like POF open world stuff. Why is it so far? I don't know. Right, let's burn this Defiler. This was the exact same experience as Heart of Thorns for you? I mean, Heart of Thorns, I think the mobs were more interesting. They were like the big, they had the breaches and stuff. There's no like breacher equivalent in this expansion. Oh, we die for Joko, do we? So why do you guys think they went for Awakened rather than Branded? Is it because they didn't have enough varieties of Branded? If you want information about my PC, it should just be listed under the stream with all the other links, like getting a free account and all that stuff. And if it's not under the stream, then there is one on my YouTube page on the About section, so you can check that out.
To battle!
No!
There's no one way to navigate this place, so get creative.
Wash the pain away. Let it.
What's this? Waves defeated 2 out of 5. Just failed again on the 3rd wave. EU! Oh no, I feel so bad for being mean about EU being good at the game now, because they're actually suffering a little bit. Unfortunately, EU is lagging a bit behind here. Come on, EU, you can do it. You called. I could have told you, but I was finished getting Peter Griffin right before you entered. Oh, you called your Griffin Peter?
Trying up. Never felt better.
Oh my god.
Wash the pain away. There's the
Oh, I'm actually getting hit. I'm getting hit. I'm going down to Chinatown. Trying to get a heal. Oh.
Rage at maximum.
There we go. All right, that Defiler dead. How are they looking? Are they all dropping? Oh god, we may have prematurely burned there. Just a little bit. There's not many players on the southern ones. So there's another one died. We got 2 minutes left. That might have been a bit early, but we'll see. Oh no, it's doing okay. It's doing okay. These guys down here need some help. I'm not going to go all the way down there though, because... Oh yeah, nice. Don't zerg. There's no point everybody zerging there, because that's like in a remote area of the map, so careful guys. Just stick about and prepare for the final wave. Here we go. Energy returns to the crystal. All of the Defilers were killed. Next wave in 5 seconds. Final wave this is. Yeah, China is a great region. I wish I still had a Chinese account. Sorry, he said the Morden Crescent need to pay for their atrocities. We can do this. There's mummies. What's going on? Oh, it's different. Oh. Morden Crescent hierarchs, and instantly they're burning. Come on, don't kill them too quickly, guys. I want to see. I'm in combat with a sodding tar elemental, and I can't get on a mount to go see the mobs. No, we're going to miss the fight. Oh, why am I still in combat? All right, he's all the way down here. I want to at least see what he looks like. Hierarch, what a terrible phase. Oh, I'm not going to see even at the fight because he's tiny. He's only a veteran. Veteran? What? These things should be legendaries. Whoa, here we go.
I can't think of anyone I'd rather have here with me, Commander.
Assistance!
This crystal is like nothing I've seen before. It seems to be linked to the ambient magic of the Haven. I hope the Morden Crescent's magic siphoning hasn't damaged the crystal. Touch the crystal and see if you can figure out how it works, what it was for.
Ooh. Yeah, sorry about the options menu on there then.
Temperature normalized.
Damn.
We did it! If your guild wants to claim this place, you need to touch the crystal.
Oh yeah. So should we wait around to see how EU's doing? So EU, my friends, how's it going? Does anyone want to whisper me? Yeah, now EU's prancing around. Because I think when I touch this crystal, it's going to kick everyone on EU out, and that might be really shit for them. Someone in EU said, just mercy kill us, WP. Still at 2 waves out of 5. Mina said, you're very lucky that the NA people listened to you. You did listen to NA. Congrats. NA is better than EU confirmed, only in WP's guild. Oh, I love the animosity. As long as it's just fun playfulness, I don't mind. Wasn't there supposed to be some kind of lore about these Guildhall crystals suggested back before Heart of Thorns? There was, yeah, and that's why, and it never came, so I was wondering. Mina said, because people don't give a fuck about what I say, lol.
Touch the crystal, and let's start rebuilding this place.
Oh, no, even more dialogue. What? Touch the crystal and let's start rebuilding this place. I wonder how few people have ever heard that before, because everyone's just going to run over and press F. End us, haha. All right, EU. Is EU happy? We're going to do it. We're going to cap it. Commiserations. Congratulations, EU side. NA side. The funny thing is, I bet it's EU. Well, we'll see. We'll see how things go.
Substandard. Whatever.
The crystal's magical energy pulses irregularly, as though in a state of flux. Lay your hand upon the crystal. The crystal pulses seem to respond to your touch. Somehow, you sense that a mystical connection is forming between your guild and this location. Will you accept the link?
Our victory won't last unless you touch that crystal.
I liked the way that the weather looked there, by the way, as well. This is a very long loading screen. You know how it changed to very blue after all the red? And there we go. Hello, Lecthir. We spoke to you at the start of the stream. He says, I hear your restoration of the palace is coming along well. Good work. And, oh, there's a House of Dawood's trade gate. Oh, I won't have any keys anyway, so never mind.
Accelerating.
The Windswept Haven. And now we have our new home. And here it is. So what's special about what we're doing is not necessarily that event a second ago, but it's this. It's the fact that we're looking at this in ruined state.
Hello
Most
there,
guilds
friend.
that enter here.
I'm the provisioner, set from the guild initiative. Meaning, I make the chow. Those short-sighted desk jockeys suggested a mess hall. But what we need is a proper tavern, right? I'll get something temporary set up while we plan a permanent establishment. Something classy, with beer.
Oh, it triggered the dialogue before I could even go there. Are people going and talking to NPCs and triggering dialogue so we don't get to see it? Well, I don't think people should be allowed to do that, should they? I think it's because people waypoint it over because their other guilds have already claimed it, so they've got access already. Something classy with beer. So yeah, the first thing we do is we build a tavern. So here's Hashim again.
Need some help?
How's the guild doing? Having any trouble getting this place restored and upgraded? I know...
Everything in this world has a story to tell.
I know the various proprietors from the initiative look forward to working with you. How do I get everything? Easy. The initiatives all have different specialities. They each take a hand in restoring the buildings around here. For example, Gamley can help restore the tavern. How do I restore one? Well, the first upgrade is a building upgrade. Purchasing that upgrade for your guild will start the building process and unlock other upgrades from that person. All right. So I think we might be able to trigger that now already. It depends how much favor it wants. But you build the tavern and then you start digging in the mine. And most of this takes stuff from the mine. So we want to get that quite early. That might not happen on today's stream. It might be tomorrow. And then once the rocks start rolling in,
less violence.
That's how things will go. So here's Gamley. Let's see what else we got here. It's got this waypoint, a treasurer. Oh, it's also messed up. Look at Tree Song go with you, he says. Ooh. But there's the crystal. I'm going to go interact with it. So this crystal...
Let the stars guide you.
So this crystal is very small. it will grow, but above it are these dots. That represents the player population of your guild, I think, which is really cool. So we have a tiny crystal with lots of dots. And that will grow as we restore this.
Accelerate.
So, oh man. Well, let's just do Gamley right here, right now on this stream. And probably tomorrow I'll do more exploration of it in its ruined state. So I'm Gamley, the provisioner assigned by the Guild Initiative.
From my dream.
We need a place to eat and relax. The initiative recommends a mess hall. I think a proper tavern would be better. What do you say? Who are you? I used to live in Holbrook, but when I saw the devastation being caused by the Elder Dragons, I couldn't sit at home anymore. Tyrion's in danger. Is this guy duplicated from one of the other halls?
Tavern is hard work.
He's new, right? He is a new NPC, right? He's not in the Gilded Hollow. He's not at the Lost Precipice.
Times.
I see so many others being brave, putting themselves on the front line. I'm not a soldier, but I know how to keep people fed and comfortable. I want to help where I can. So what's required to build a tavern? Let's have a look, see.
Not my fault, not my fault, not my... Oh, dear.
May the stars guide you.
So, if we want this, guys, we need 50 Elonian wine, 10 empty kegs, 50 glass mugs, 100 cured leather, and 10 of this. And then we have the favor. So, does the guild right now, before I start selling ectos and shit off screen, does the guild want to provide these? If people do, then that's cool. So you come to this NPC, you talk to him, and you see this. This is called the treasury. So you go to upgrades, and anything in your inventory, you can double click to donate. And so what it's showing here is we need wine, we need kegs, we need mugs, and we need leather. And this stuff you can buy on the TP or from Miani and stuff. So
you seem a friendly sort.
I'll let the people watching the stream right now contribute to this. So he wants all of these items to start the tavern. We will do that, and we'll watch the little thing of him building it up right here, right now, and then we'll leave that there. In the meantime, while you guys gather that stuff, I'm going to go on a bit of an explore and see what I can find elsewhere. Just while people gather that stuff. And I'm hoping someone watching this stream is doing it. Otherwise, it will be a bit limp in the end. So let me just be clear. If you want to watch this, properly watch this, over the next 6 to 9 months build up, please keep an eye on Discord. We have a channel in Discord called Stuff Happening. And going forwards, I and the Games Masters are going to do our best to keep that Stuff Happening channel with information to keep you in the loop of how exactly, when exactly the buildings are going to be upgraded and when we're going to tier stuff up so that we can all gather together and see it all. So that is the main place you will want to look, always to be in the loop. All the times will always be offered at server time. Guild Wars 2 server time, which also I think is UTC. So you will always know when stuff will be happening, when stuff will be happening. What will probably happen is every time we get enough materials to make a building grow, I will post about it online, and there'll be a 24-hour window for you to see on Discord that it's happening and find out when to come get it.
Sent from the Guild Initiative, meaning I make the chow. Those short-sighted desk jockeys suggested a mess hall. But what we need is a proper tavern, right? I'll get something temporary set up while we plan a permanent establishment. Something classy. With beer.
Wow, so look at this. There's a floating thing up there, and people on griffins can get up. Wow. That's badass. That's super exciting. Jesus. Also, I wonder, I don't know whether people really have permissions right now.
A tavern is hard work.
But can we already decorate?
Charged up.
Even without a workshop and stuff, decoration shouldn't really be available, but because... Oh yeah, I guess we can't. Alright. Well, so there you go. That's a bit of an exploration. That's a little bit of what it's like. Let's follow him now and see what happens. So, where are... Here you go. Here's the tavern guy.
To spend some coin?
I want to build a tavern. We're almost there.
With you.
So it's kegs now. Can we buy kegs on the TP? One person's dropped one. 4 kegs, 6 kegs left. Have you decided what Spud 1 is doing in regards to capping the new Guildhall? Yeah, we will probably swap Spud 1 over to it as well, but I want to give it like a month or so that the excitement of this isn't like undermined.
What may I
So many
offer you?
papers to file. It's a busy job.
It's a busy job. Here we go. Approve upgrade. We're level 2! Yay!
Great! I'm glad you agreed to tavern over mess hall. You're clearly a smart bunch. Let's see what we can get set up for you.
So, if we wait with him, he's going to run over there now. So, by the way, when you come to these, this is some advice I'll give any of you that a lot of you will forget or might not remember. But when we trigger this, it will give you a cutscene. It might be more fun to skip the cutscene so that you can watch in real time the building, like, build before your eyes. Instead of, like, because when it's in a cutscene, I think it's a lot less fun. I think ArenaNet messed up there. I said that on my Heart of Thorns review. I think that there shouldn't be a cutscene, and I think that it should the animation of it building should gradually proc over 5 to 10 minutes, so it slowly does it instead of all like a couple of seconds and it's over. I think that the slower that those animations trigger, the more fun and exciting it actually is. And they're long-term, month-long projects anyway, so asking people to sit about and savor it for like 10 minutes or so is hardly a big deal. You know, watching these tents go up, which I'm guessing weren't here before. So when he arrives, he'll say something else. So here's the tavern. Oh, are we going to build a big roof over this and stuff eventually? I've not seen what affiliate... That's the other thing. I haven't seen what this place is like fully upgraded, and I don't want to spoil it with Spud 1, but we will do it before the end, don't worry.
Very nice. Now we've got a proper place to have a pint. This spot will be comfy for entertaining newcomers, workers, visitors, and guild members. Running a tavern takes a lot of work. I need to order supplies, stock the shelves, create a menu.
Welcome! Welcome to our fine tavern, my friend. Are you hungry? Thirsty? What can I do for you today? Who are you? I used to live in Holbrook. How's the tavern doing? I'm pleased so far. This setup is temporary, but the kitchen is functional and overall morale is up. It'll be even better when the permanent building is complete. And so we get to check out these upgrades here, right? We get tavern restoration.
I love meeting new people.
And I believe other NPCs will walk to the tavern now as well.
How can I help you? These are exciting times.
So here we can get a karma enhancement. Man, people are already donating really fast. Holy shit, guys. Wow. And we can get an experience boost for the guild. So if we want to pick these up, I will watch these closely. These won't trigger the actual area, but they will give us guild experience. And they are nice. Look, we got more kegs. Meat pies we need to drop in. I love the little flavory items. Bowl of saffron mango ice cream. Empty kegs.
How can I help you?
Okay.
Next.
And yeah, I believe... Oh! We just hit the new instance. That's a bit of a shame. I believe that a new NPC should have spawned now that is slowly walking towards the tavern, who's the miner. So I think that we want to keep our eye out for that. I think that's what happens. I can't quite remember anymore. But I'm pretty sure they should be on a little journey and they meet up at the pub and they say, all right, I'm going to go get to work. And then you help them build the mine.
Congratulations, I've arrived. No celebrations, please. I just want to start mining.
There you go. I heard her there. She has arrived, but where is she? She says, no celebrations. I just want to start mining.
These are exciting times.
Well, here's the tavern.
Running a tavern is hard work.
Has everybody already finished this? One more bowl of ice cream. 3 more kegs for that. 3 more kegs for that one as well.
You seem a friendly sort.
I guess we'll see if people finish this very quickly, then go check out the Asura back at the mine.
I love meeting new people.
Couple more kegs, guys. All right, I'll go do the Asura first, because she's the more interesting one, right? So we just got to find her. I really did think that... So that's the arena. I think the arena ends up with like a snake pit in the middle. Sounded like she was behind us. Yeah, it did sound like she was behind us. So maybe they all just spawn here. Maybe I was wrong about the tavern thing. I don't see her. What if we press M? Where even is the mine on this map? I don't know. Oh, this is so cool. I don't know where the mine is. I really don't. She sounds like the Asura.
Hey there, barkeep. Whose ear do I bend about getting mining operations started around here?
Mining? But you just got here. Pull up a chair, have a bite to eat.
Eating? I got no time for eating. There's stuff in the ground and we need it.
You're very passionate about your work. What are you looking to mine anyway?
Raw Aetherium. Initiative surveyors discovered an unusual concentration of it here. We might even hit a mother lode. That Aetherium could provide a tremendous source of magic once we dig it up. Now can you see why I'm so excited?
I can.
What are you
Still,
up to?
you can't mine on an empty stomach. Sit and eat. An official will come to discuss the mine soon enough.
There you go. So she's here, Rekka.
Oh, bother. You again?
Oh, it's you. Did you know the stone here is saturated with Ethereum? This stuff's amazing. We have to dig it out. We can't just leave it lying around.
Still causing trouble, I see.
The guild needs a mine. Who are you? I'm Rekka. I come from the Riven Valley. Yeah,
Never
this
better.
is, I think they just copy-pasted the Lost Precipice NPCs. Oh, what?
What now?
God, guild systems really got fucking the short end of the stick on this, didn't they? I think they've just copy-pasted, haven't they? Or is the other Asura from a different area? From like the Magus Stones or something. But I remember, I think that these are just the same. So anyway, we bought that. Let's start the mine, shall we?
Never better.
Oh, well done, guys. That was quick. 18 leather packs, silverway shovels, mithril ingots,
Still
and
causing
elder
trouble,
wood.
I see.
We're level 3. Oh, I should have looked at the mine before we did this. Shit. Ah, because there's a version of the map.
Running a tavern is hard work.
Before that
Finally,
happens.
we're breaking
Attack my
ground on the
target!
mine. Literally and figuratively speaking. Let's go see what the dig site looks like.
All right, let's follow her then.
How can I help you?
Yeah, other people are confirming it is copy-pasted. How is the new Guildhall? I mean, I really like the way it looks. It feels good. It's a shame they never went to the effort of making new NPCs. Does that mean there's not like a new Tenebrous or Shimmering set? Sadly, it doesn't have its own theme song either. Did the other two have their own theme songs? Don't all halls have the same NPCs? No, I think Lost Precipice and Gilded Hallow had different NPCs, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they had different NPCs. No, so there's no Shimmering and no Tenebrous. Wow. Shame. Oh, maybe they didn't. Oh, so it was the same. Oh, why the hell did I think there'd be different dialogue then? That's just my bad then. Sorry, ignore all of that then. I thought that each one had different. I really did. She's the same in all. Okay, all right, never mind. That was unfair expectation of mine that was not met, but it was not a fair expectation in the first place. Well, there you go. That's the magic of Twitch chat, so we know. They have a chance for obby shards to drop instead? Oh, what? Really? The ore nodes give obsidian shards. Well, that's just straight up better, really. But it also undermines that economy. I don't know. Anyway, it's out for a week. Maybe they add some new weapons. Maybe. What about minis were the same across both? I know that much. But
What
does it have
now?
dynamic weather? The dynamic weather thing, I just want to be clear. When I said that in the video, that was an example of a silly, superfluous request. It's not that I actually want dynamic weather. I think a lot of people think I genuinely want it because I use it as an example, but the point was it's not a real example. It's not actually my opinion. It's just a good example of like something kind of off that you might be expecting. Though other people came out in support for it very quickly. So this is the mine. This is the start of the mine.
Never better.
How you doing, Rekka?
What are you up to?
You buying or selling?
We get a mining boost,
What
which we can
now?
trade in for influence. Do we have influence in this guild already? Why? Have people given us influence to make it super special? Faster, slaves.
I'm selling. You buying? I've got what you need.
So slowly, the mine is always the most dramatic, interesting place to see be built. Slowly, we're going to see this get deeper and deeper and deeper.
Never better.
And that's pretty exciting, I think.
Still causing trouble, I see.
And now, if you have a look at our stuff, you'll notice we've got that favor that we had earlier. So favor is from doing missions. You need favor to get the workers to do stuff for you and to get new workers in. So you help out the guild initiative by doing missions for them, taking out bounties for them, doing stuff in World versus World for them, and they repay the favor by giving you more workers and stuff. So that's the idea of favor. That's the flavor behind favor. And then the other mechanic is Ethereum. So you can only get a certain amount of favor each week based on the number of missions you can do. And then as you build the guild and unlock more missions, you get more favor quicker. But then Ethereum are these rocks. So we've already got 3 because the mine's now open. And in like a few minutes, we'll get 4. And then in a few minutes, we'll get 5. And that keeps building. That's the actual raw materials that the workers will need to do stuff. So these are 2 different time gating mechanics. This one will forever pour in. This one we have to work on to get in. This one we can increase by improving the workers' mining speed and gain higher capacity by increasing the amount of storage that's at the mine and stuff, so we can have more. This one we only get more by unlocking more missions and working on those missions, okay? So those are the two things that are in tandem. And as well as rocks and favor, we also need items, which we've already seen a bit of. Everything we build up gives us experience. The ultimate goal is to get to level 69. There are lots more buildings to build up. Now that we've built the mine, if we go back to the tavern, another guy should have just appeared there. So let's go have a look. Oh, they'll be walking there right now.
Let's get down to business.
I just heard someone say, let's get to business. And with the end of that,
It's a beautiful day.
We've probably shown off what we can today, but there'll be more tomorrow. I want to do a better exploration of this place tomorrow. Now, if you guys want to be a part of this Discord, I would like to remind everybody that we actually do giveaways of gems for people who use our Discord's voice chat. And I want to draw the winner of the first one right here, right now. So if you've been using voice chat in Discord, no, this is Cavern Overlook. Where's the tavern? That's the Explorer. It's all the way over there. So I want to do a giveaway, okay? So, I will try to do that. This stream's already been really long, so I knew that this would be sort of a bit of an extra thing. And if you have a look at our voice rooms, we've got tons of people in them right now, which is great. So here we go. Let's see how this works. I need to go to Anve's message. Okay. And so I need to do sorry that we're running into a wall. Okay. So I'm gonna first print all of the entries. Then draw them, then reset. Alright, so here we go. People, members of the Spud Club. This is the first time we've ever done this. It might bug, so bear with us. So in general chat, let's see how the entries are. Who's qualified to perhaps win some gems?
Greetings.
There's tons of them.
I've come to share my wisdom with
the
your
person
guild.
with the most tickets was Good Callian, who got 77 commendations. So awesome to you, using a lot of voice chat there. Catchy got 71. Triflame got 64. Shroom One Up got 55. Jester got 50. Good job to all of you guys, and then slowly it drops. So one of these people with these tickets is gonna win 400 gems right here. So let's do the prize draw. The winner was Owl. So if Owl wants to message me, then they win 400 gems. Congratulations to Owl. And with that, I'm going to take everyone's tickets away, and we will go again. So congratulations, everybody. If you go to the Discord right now, as this stream closes, yeah, you can make friends, talk to people, do fun stuff, and get gems while you're at it. Pretty cool, right? All these things to try and get the community going. So there you have it, guys. Thanks very much for watching the stream. I hope you've been enjoying Path of Fire. Hope there was something fun about this. Oh, here you go. Look. Perfect timing. Here's the Tengu. So this guy's he's our next guy. He's the workshop guy. He's gonna talk when he arrives. So get ready. And we'll close the stream with this last bit of dialogue right here. He's gonna talk to the tavern proprietor.
Greetings, Tavern Master. May the winds lift you to glory.
Winds? Well, thank you. May the winds lift you a beer.
Beer, you say? Ah, yes. I would like some of this beverage. Thank you for your offer.
Before you drink anything, I should ask you, have you had beer before?
Only once, when celebrating the death of Zaitan with some Norn in our trading post. It is quite pleasant, this beer.
We're going to get along just fine.
There we go. And
greetings, featherless one.
And I love this guy, by the way. And so next time we will establish the workshop, but you'll notice that to get the workshop, it's got an additional cost of Ethereum, 1,500, which we don't have. So the mine needs to work away to get us that. And there you go, guys. I'm guessing we can probably do this here. There we go. Yeah, nice. And then we can get a scribing boost, but it costs Ethereum as well. So lots of stuff will start costing rocks. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see how well the mine's been doing. And we'll get to some other more raw, regular Path of Fire stuff. If you want an invite to the guild, we are very nearly full now. We're 458 out of 500, so very nearly full. Little opportunity to get back into it. But cheers, everybody. Hope you have a great time. I'm going to host someone, anyone on the scene, and freak them out. Somebody playing Path of Fire. I'll be in chat. Let's have some fun with it and see what they're up to. Cheers, guys. Or I would host if the friggin' Twitch wasn't lagging like mad. This beta was supposedly better, but it's so not. It's really laggy. Come on. It's literally crashed my Chrome out. I guess you're just going to stand here. Really there we go. All right, that's my own stream. Who should we host? Let's host... oh, God, there's a lot. Let's host a bigger person today.
Running a tavern is hard
Let's
work.
host Peachy. I haven't hosted Peachy for ages. And I don't think I've ever hosted a Guild Wars stream. So let's host her. Enjoy, guys.
How can I help you?
And I'll see you next time.